Hello, I'm back. So we're back for another round with Zoe Green in my Twin Brook save file. This is a renovated version I'm working in. And what did we get up to last time? So yeah, as the title of today's stream already implies, things are about to get messy, and that's because last stream we actually got to know the town a bit better, the people that are living in the town, so I organized things a bit better in my Notion, so I'll just pop that up on the screen real quick. And I basically took, how did you say, took note or documented basically who was there that are friends with Zoe that are going to be an important part of her story. And in that process, I got to know where the Sims live and kind of already got an idea for where I want her to go love-wise, because that's kind of the main goal of her life right now, is to find her partner. And I basically just found out some interesting things about certain Sims. So in this stream before that, we got to know Bobby Sargent when she was visiting the pool, and we learned that he was married, unfortunately, but she still thinks he's cute, so perhaps still an option. He was definitely one of the hotter options of what she had gotten to know, and the fact that also all the other men that she knew, that were also taken, they were taken by someone that she was friends with, or I want her to become friends with, so that's like off limits, right? And so Bobby was the only target there in that sense, the only viable one. But then I got to know some of the other Sims in the neighborhood, and also thanks to Nissy Penguin, she shared a list of all the single men, and I got to know Justin K's a bit better from our stream last week. And yeah, I find him to be quite interesting. So he's a gamer, he's a genius, so he's a bit of a nerd, but I just think he's a very cute, he's adorable. And so I actually didn't realize it in the moment, but he's like a polar opposite to Bobby, who is like, has a military background, is currently an investigator. So though they both share the perceptive trait, if I'm not mistaken, so that's quite interesting that they have that in common. But I just thought it'd be funny for Zoe to have like a love triangle with these two. And what we also discovered in the last session was that these two actually live in the same neighborhood as Zoe. So this is where Zoe lives, in this cottage here. And it's also easier for her to bump into Justin, who she has not quite met yet. And so I already knew, okay, I want her to have a love triangle with these two, but already kind of like priming, like, which direction things could go, like which one will she end up with potentially. I basically just asked the interwebs what you guys think. I asked on YouTube in a community post, I asked on Reddit. I kind of got a feel for, what are the vibes, and I also got some really interesting ideas into how this love triangle could play out. So I was actually quite surprised that there were a few comments that were like totally offended that I was even contemplating Zoe having a love triangle that involves a married man. But I was like, isn't mess part of The Sims? Like, I feel like that's kind of, if there was a quote-unquote right way to play, that would be the right way to play. But these are pixel people, so no actual marriages are being destroyed in the making of this love triangle, so no worries, like no real Bobby as married to a real woman is getting, like, there's no home wrecking, like real home wrecking, but in The Sims, hello. So I want to share some fun ideas that were shared, because I definitely, this is gonna like shape, I think, the direction that this love triangle is going to go. So here's where I keep track of like my ideas, my master plan. And I just wanted to show some comments that were shared that really like sparked my interest. So when I asked like what they thought, who they were rooting for, like, are you team Bobby, team Justin? Some people wrote, so Valency never reads it, said, in real life, I never root for the married guys getting into additional relationships. Way too messy, and sometimes they do scary things to prevent their spouses from finding out. And they mentioned basically they watch a lot of TV crime shows, and like I'm also a true crime fan, so I totally get that actually. And yeah, so I think that makes me think of the movie Fear, where there's this like stalker guy who's like crazy. Well, he's not married in that scenario, but he's like so obsessive and so like wants to be with the girl that he is willing to like murder her family and her parents, which I guess in this situation the man in her life was her dad, and so he was trying to get rid of him. And so I could see like maybe Bobby, because Bobby, we already like, how do you say, we the German word comes in my mind right now, festgestellt. We determined, or we found out, that he's basically going to be the bad boy in the love triangle, whereas we have Justin, the golden retriever. He's a nerdy gamer, like he's pretty soft. He doesn't seem like there's much tooth to him. Whereas Bobby is a freaking spy, basically. So he, he's ripped and he wears sunglasses all the time. So yeah, he's our bad boy. And so I feel like he would be also probably the dangerous, potentially violent one in this scenario. And so I thought it would be interesting. And then here I basically, from that, it gave me the idea that maybe Bobby's bad side nearly becomes lethal and our golden retriever has to come to the rescue or becomes an innocent slayed pawn in Bobby's game. And I also thought, well, just now I realized, why does Bobby have to be the bad guy? Like, maybe on paper he is. I mean, obviously he's giving red flags if he's married and he's interested in Zoey, but Bobby could be like a secret, evil guy too. Like, he could be one of those, guys that are just super lonely and they end up being super misogynist and, go about, hurting women because of it. I don't know. But yeah, that could be also a way things could go. Like, who knows? Like, why are we judging a book by its cover? Maybe Bobby isn't actually a golden retriever, but that's currently my idea, or the one I started with. And then we have another comment by Kaiser02 who says she's going to friend zone the needy nice guy and then go for the bad boy, then get heartbroken by the bad boy only to realize that the nerd was the one she needed, which I think would be really sweet, like, way to go about this really sweet storyline. And then we have Cookies who says Bobby first, have him cheat or something, then let her reconnect with Justin. So make it as messy as it could be. And so basically they are saying that, so it's similar to what Kaiser says, like, have her be with the bad guy first, get burned by the bad boy, and then basically come groveling back to the nerdy guy because, she realizes after all that he was the one. So I don't know, like, that could be the way it goes, but also I noted here, because I'm not sure what somebody had mentioned, but they mentioned something where I think, for some reason against her being with Bobby, the married guy. But then I think, because we also brainstormed a little bit about Zoey and her personality, and I think that she actually, because she has this desire to feel loved, and she's convinced that she's not lovable, and so she's kind of always a little bit looking for validation by helping other people and nurturing them. And so I thought it could be interesting if she actually finds Bobby more interesting as a love interest than Justin. And this is just because she imagines that getting Bobby's love should be harder in theory because he's already attached to someone. So he would be more of a conquered situation than somebody who was single anyways. And I guess, considering that, Justin is a nerdy gamer guy, she might think, oh, he doesn't have much choice anyway, so him choosing me wouldn't be special. Whereas Bobby, who's, ripped, married, successful guy, if he chose me, then, so she's basically like a little bit of a pick-me, I guess. But I thought that could be a reason why she would want to get involved with a married man, even though obviously it's totally wrong and stuff. But this is a Sims, so I was thinking around that direction. But what did I just now say? So, I also think, what if Justin is actually the bad guy? That could be. He's like oops, I accidentally, there we go. What if he, my keyword, what if he is a sad misogynist loser, with violent tendencies? Like, maybe he can't, accept Zoey going after another guy and it enrages him. You know what? Maybe it doesn't work out with either of the two guys. That could also be. Like, Bobby, keeps up his bad boy reputation and, he's kind of a sleazeball, actually, if he's cheating on his wife, right? So he's not really the best choice in that sense. But maybe Justin's not what we knew at face value. But this is why, in this session, I definitely want Zoey to finally actually get to know Justin. So I already know that she likes and seems to be compatible with Bobby because they already met in a session before. And sparks flew, so we had the little hearts above the heads. But with Justin, I don't know quite yet. And I wanted to plan this really cute meet cute. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to try to have her organically meet him. We do have map tags, so I am able to see where Sims are. And Justin So what time is it actually? It's Saturday, 12, and I don't think she has work coming up. No. Okay, so she's free. So we can basically go and do whatever we want. So let me see if I can find Justin. I should be able to find him. I can just do a little round about of the land. I mean, I don't expect him to be here. I think that's him. Oh, you know, one thing we also wanted to do, we wanted to fix his eyes. More control over the eyes, like make the pupils large and everything. And it kind of was funky for his eyes. So let's see if I can edit him in cast real quick so you can fix that. Yes. Like, I kind of have an idea of where things could go with the love triangle, but in the end, like, the game also, I want the game to also help me, like, see where things go, and I don't want to direct everything one-to-one. Like, I have a rough idea. I think it would be really fun to have, like, a fear storyline, so to say, like, where a guy's just, like, super crazy, and, we have to, like, have Zoey, kind of, like, get away and or maybe fight back. Could be interesting. But let's see. Where can I edit this? So I have a gazillion sliders. So we have... I think I just want to make the iris bigger. So the overall iris... But I don't think he looks bad. Okay, iris scale, I assume, is it? Is anything happening? Yes. Okay, this seems to be working. Okay, and then iris scale and iris size. I wonder. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Iris size. So we'll keep that as is, and let's just check the pupil if we want to make that maybe a bit smaller. Problem is, I think I might have multiple sliders that maybe influence the same thing. Oh, but no, this is correct. Okay, I think this looks fine. I'm gonna see about his eye color though, because I did download, I think, something really cool. Like just the other day, I downloaded a bunch of like presets, default replacements, and also default replacements for the eye color. And I think I actually clicked on the wrong thing. I think I should have stayed here with the face, but. And also default hair colors, which it's actually not bad that I clicked on hair, because then I can change his hair because it looks a bit funky. So it looks a bit like there's black in there and brown, but it doesn't really, how do you say, it's not really smooth together. It doesn't really look right. So I think I'll modify his hair color as well while we're in here. I think the eyes look fine. I'll just change the color as well. But I think he looks good. Like, some people weren't a fan of his looks, but I mean, up close, I mean, he doesn't have to seem to have big ears. But I actually think it's charming when Sims don't look perfect. And so I think that actually is nice. And then I like the 3-day beard as well. The hair is taking a while to load. I also downloaded or installed this new patch that I think just released a few days ago. And it's supposed to make things load quicker. I don't know if I've really felt that yet so far, but I haven't really played the game since installing it. I mean, I've only like went into the game shortly. So far though, I don't really see it helping because I almost feel like it's making things slower. I don't know, like I'm clicking on this. Oh wait, no, this is where I need to go for the eye color. Okay. Whoa. But yeah, these are some nice eye colors. Like I mentioned, they're default replacements. I think I like the green for him. And these are some ones that I made. We're gonna go with this, and then we can change the hair color. That's taking its time. Just gonna let that do its thing. It's taken a while. I wonder if the game's trying to tell me that his hair doesn't need to be changed. I'll just click on something else. That is so odd. It seems to... See, when I click on hair, that's where it gets stuck. Huh. I wonder if it has to do with that thing I just now installed, because I didn't have any issues beforehand with this. I just kind of clicked on this bit, but it doesn't seem to help. Click on this bit. Click on this bit. And I'm just stuck. So I think next chance I'm just gonna leave the cast because it's broken as it seems. Yeah, so let's just confirm this.
I'm Zoey.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to save once we're out of here. So I'll just do that real quick. What day is it? It's the 8th. Also always takes a little moment. That's normal. What do you think about my background music? It's by this Japanese guy, and I like how upbeat it is without being too much. Like, I've got it really quiet for myself in the background, and I think I upped the gain so it's a little bit more audible during stream for you. But I like it. It's nice and upbeat and peppy, and it's like, I feel like it's my background singer. Like when you're a singer in a band, like, I don't know, I've never been one, but I feel like it's kind of like my background singer. Like, so that I'm not alone here, just, you know, talking away. There's like some music in the background. Also like giving some emotion a bit. And it's entertaining for me as well, because I have the music in the game turned off because it gave me like a copyright thing. Like, not a proper copyright strike on my channel. But, I mean, I also don't know how it's going to be with this now. I'm actually curious how it's going to be when it comes on, like when I upload the video and see what YouTube says. Like, I don't really mind for my live streams if I can't monetize them. But if I can, that's obviously better. And I know it's not possible if I have the Sims music on. At least the audio music, like the game music, not the game music, like the, like not the loading screen music that I know of, but in game I had a stereo on and that music was playing, and some of those melodies triggered the copyright claim things. So I mean, I assume it'll be more likely with that than with the game music itself, because I imagine when like they want you to play the game and to, you know, obviously the game music will be a part of your, you know, recording. So I don't think that that's an issue. It's more just certain songs that, you know, were re-recorded in Simlish, and their melodies, of course, are there. So, yeah. Because I know in The Sims 4, you have the option to actually turn on streamer mode, so that when you have the radio or the station playing in the game, it will only play music that is, like, cleared for, you know, uploading on YouTube. So I think, I don't know if that's a thing for The Sims 3. I mean, I know not officially. I don't know if there's, like, a mod out there or something like that. But I doubt it, because, I mean, this is knowledge that would only The Sims would know, like, what kind of rights there are for their music, like, that they used for their stereos. So, yeah, for now I just play without the stereo music, which I thought was unfortunate, because I feel like it gives, like, real atmosphere to your game when your sim is at the pool and there's music playing in the background. It's just nice. And so, while I can't have that, second best is, of course, this background music, which is, of course, can't fully replace that immersive my sim is hearing this type of music, and the music, of course, is intermingled with the music or the sounds of the environment, and you know, it gets quieter or louder depending on how close you are to it. Like, it's very dynamic, which I feel like just adds to the atmosphere of the game, of the open world. But like I mentioned, it's not ideal if you are someone who uploads stuff to YouTube. And so I decided I'm going to try it with this here in the game. That might be a bit much. So I think if this ends up also not being monetizable, I think I'll just stick with the background music, because it's nice to have that bit of jingle in the back of your ear the entire time. But yes, we were looking for Justin. We found him. Does she have any needs that we need to fulfill before we go? Yeah, let's go eat something first before we go and meet the third piece of our love triangle. So I think I'm gonna have some yogurt. Then she needs to go to the bathroom and take a shower. Yeah. And what is he doing though? Why is he... So I'm also gonna make her wake up. So let's see, why is this black? That's interesting. That is interesting. Why is this blacked out? Does that mean nobody lives there? But I know somebody lived there like just the other day. That's odd. But he was over here doing... Let's zone in on him. He's just standing around for them to do something, because for a second there I thought I had autonomy turned off, but I did not, and they were literally around like zombies. It was so strange. But he's going somewhere. Fun to play basketball with him. I'm the stalker. Okay, so he's gonna do a roundabout ball too. Oh, he's so cute. I think those streaks, those highlights look terrible. So, oh, challenge to a hoops contest. Just in case. I love this. I love also, I just find it so like chill to watch Sims play.
What? Oh.
Oh, I love my G-Shade preset.
What? Oh.
Don't worry, Justin, she's on her way. I wonder what it's gonna be like, if sparks are gonna fly between them, if he's gonna really care. You. Oh no, how is it glitching? I'm gonna have a look at the time that she's going, so I'm just gonna, on this side real quick, open up YouTube. That's weird. YouTube. I think I can mute my... Well, I don't think you would hear it anyways if I have it like double open. Let's see. And how are you, Nessie? How are you doing? Let's see. Wait, no, I don't want to go there. I want to see what it's like as a viewer. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. I don't want to miss it. I'm just going to go back in the game real quick. Oh, wait, I think we have map tag. You can't run away from me, Justin. Oh, apparently you can. I literally look away for 2 seconds and he goes poof. Or is that him maybe? Justin, oh, where are you going? Does it say where he's going? Oh, he's going home. Oh, right when she, this is like, how do you say it? Oh, these missed encounters, or what is it that, there's a saying for this. But yeah, so while we're here, we might as well go play some ball. But then we're gonna go back home because we know that's where he is. Well, we'll check real quick before actually going. I'll have her. I'm glad. I also like it. Like, I feel like same. I think it also is giving like Sims vibes. Definitely chill and fun to listen to. And all like the playlist I'm playing right now, it's all a little bit similar. So yeah, he's running away, Nessie. Wearing heels. Well, that's where he went and where he stayed. Let's see. That's where he went and where he stayed. Let's see. So we gotta go over here organically, but I'll have her visit him officially. It's also getting late in the day. It's already the afternoon. Like, that's also another thing I realized. I feel like the day goes by really fast in The Sims 3. I feel like time goes by really fast. I'm gonna go check YouTube real quick while she's traveling. I don't know, it's weird. Like, as soon as I'm streaming, it's like I don't know how to do anything anymore or use things. Let's just click on this real quick. Oh, this is weird because it's like a little bit delayed. I see. You guys were... That's weird. I had some... Oh, so I have to pause this. Let's pause. Oh, why is he going now? We're gonna have to see in a second. But wait. So I'm using this combined chat. And for some reason... Oh my god, it's my own fault. It's called social stream. And I think... Because I wasn't seeing the YouTube chat in my chat on... my combined chat. And it's because you have to manually... I think you have to manually activate the YouTube one in the... Oh. But real quick before I do that though, I'm going to see if I can answer any questions first. So, Nessie, I see you were talking about the weather and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. And yes, I'm coping. It's weird because it's officially, I think, 30 degrees or something like that, or it's supposed to be like every day for the next few days. But it's very manageable. And I think maybe like the 37 we were dealing with a few weeks ago, that was just so much. But 30 is actually not that bad. I guess 30 is bad if it follows a few 37-degree days. But so far, I'm fine. I hope it's not bad where you are. I think you're from the UK, based on your accent that I heard in your videos. Oh, and Rizal, hello Rizal, you're asking what mods do I have? Oh, where do I start? So I assume we're talking about the visual ones because I haven't really used any mods so far in gameplay. But I have a video coming up where I will go into explicit detail into everything I have and everything I'm using in terms of visual mods. And if you're talking about performance, well, basically I can direct you to the Steam guide for The Sims that I basically use everything there. From the Sims 3 settings setter and the DVKX or whatever that's called. And I use a bunch of NROS mods for sure. So gameplay mods as well. So I have basically everything from NROS I have in my game. And what else do I want to say? Yeah. So that's, for the most part, I feel like actually when I think about my mods folder, because I sifted through it for the video, most does seem to be visual mods, though I'd have to have another look-see. I'm not as organized with my Sims 3 mods as I am with my Sims 4 mods, for which I have an extra spreadsheet to keep track of them, because as you know, the game's constantly being updated, so you basically are forced to keep track, because, yeah, I keep track so that I know when I last updated a mod, and what's the status, and I always have the link. It makes it just easier to download the latest version, all that stuff, and it's very organized. Each mod is in its own dedicated mods folder, because mods often have dependencies, so they have like multiple files, and I want to make sure I catch all of them and delete all of them and update them with new ones, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But with The Sims 3, it's a little bit out of hand because I don't, like, it doesn't get updated all the time, right? So I don't have to be as organized. Yes, so okay, and I see Nessie also wrote, yeah, he's refusing to get a haircut, yeah. He did not want it. Oh yeah, and you wrote also that the music is nice and uplifting and feels perfect for gaming. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Oh yeah, and you said YouTube is so fussy, but if you use the YouTube Studio Music, they shouldn't ever trigger a copyright. And you said I've also never had an issue when I use Sims 1 or Sims 2 music, but it could be just luck. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Like, I'll have to see if YouTube has a similar playlist that I can just like play in the background for background music, and that could work as well. And it's also interesting, I've actually never looked into the YouTube Studio Music catalog for my videos, but I'm sure they have a good selection there as well that I could like use for that. And now I'm back. Now I think I'm back up to date. I still have to turn on the YouTube and social stream, but it's on my screen now. So, but I want to go over to Twitch because I saw I have a couple new messages there. So yeah, okay, Nessie, you said you think the issue is that there isn't a breeze here. Yeah. That could be a big issue. I mean, I can definitely contend for my room. Currently, there is no breeze. I'm really embarrassed about streaming and all the talking I'm doing, so I have my windows closed so that my neighbors don't hear me, though they probably still can. I live in an apartment and they probably can still hear me. I don't have the door open because otherwise my poor partner would hear me. And she's very sensitive with her ears, so I mean, it's probably already hard for her with the door closed. Oh, and hi, Sua Novo. Suonova. Hi. What's your name about, actually? What is that a reference to? And what is that cute little emoji that you used? Is that My Little Pony? That's adorable. And Nessie writing, I want to play Sims 3 so bad, but it's too hot. I think my computer would explode, so I'll live vicariously through your stream. Well, I'm glad. I mean, I'm sad for you that it's too hot to play. But yeah, it's like, I notice it as well though right now because I have my laptop a little bit closer to me. So I have a screen in front of me and then my laptop is scooted closer to me. And I think there's like heat emanating from the machines because obviously they produce heat. But I feel like I'm even more sensitive to it when it's already so hot. And of course, like I mentioned, no window open, no door open. So the heat just like stacks or collects and then it's just like, ugh. But luckily, I am a no-cam streamer, so if push comes to shove, I can, you know, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say on stream, but I can, clothing-wise, adjust and remove as needed. And nobody can see or care. Like, I could even drench this in water and wear that, because that's, like, my go-to fix for heat. But yeah, so I'm going to, real quick, figure out social stream. So sign in, just sign in. You have an existing session. Would you like to keep your session or sign out and start fresh? Keep session. So I'm just gonna test. Oh, what's happening? Accept. So I'm just testing real quick. What is happening? Close this window after signing in. Okay, so I have to sign in real quick. So weird, I thought I was signed in. How do I start? I do not know. So I'm just gonna test my chat real quick. Oh, Supernova, I see you wrote. You said it's actually supposed to be Supernova. Oh, but somebody already had that. So I just added Su with Nova and got my name. It's MLP, My Little Pony, since I'm My Little Pony fan. Though you're gonna be right back. That's fine, no worries. And you're also playing Sims and trying not to have your Sims burn down the house. Well, isn't that like a very relatable Sims 3 experience? Or Sims experience in general, really, I hope nothing burns down. And if it does, I hope you get insurance. I think you get insurance if you have a fire alarm in your home. So yes. You have the cutest emojis. That's so adorable. Let's see. Ooh. Why isn't this? Okay, I'm gonna log in. Let's see. I'm so glad I have this background music or else. But let's see. I'm just going to. I just sworn I was already. But I might as well get it done now and then I'll make sure that I get all my chats. Actually, I'll just test real quick. Test. Just chatting. If I get it in, no, I don't think the combined chat's working quite yet. Yeah, Sims do love starting fires, Nessie. It's considering it's really not in their best interest. I do not know why they are drawn to it. It's kind of like little toddlers that are like, you know, constantly trying to unalive themselves. It's crazy. So I have to real quick type in my password and then grab it from here. This one I need. If I'm not mistaken. That should be fine. Now it's making me verify because everybody, double authentication, very, very important. I was hacked a few years ago. Oh my God, that was devastating. I wanted, well, I don't even remember. I think I wanted to have this app that localized my emails and it downloaded, like it automatically would download emails, and it downloaded, I guess, automatically a virus, and it stole all sorts, like, well, not money-wise, luckily, but it stole my Steam account. Luckily I got that back, but that was crazy. Okay, your Sims also love getting electrocuted. They're always singed, Nessie. Okay. Yeah, I remember, I think in The Sims 3, I remember in an old save file of mine, it was the heir of a 5-generation family I was playing, and I remember she got, I honestly don't remember if she got singed or if she, they look different when they get singed though, right? Like the hair is all spiky. Or is that, do they look the same whether or not it's singed or fire? I mean, I don't, I'm actually gonna Google it real quick. Sims 3 singed from electrocution. They look the same, right? Like with spiky hair, they're all black with soot. Let's see. Oh, it's just showing me them in the process of getting electrocuted, but not the after. But yeah, the poor Sims. But I think now I'm gonna go send another test. See if my YouTube comments are coming into the combined chat, but they don't seem to be. That's so odd. I don't want to leave anybody out or miss anything. I mean, obviously I could have both chats open, but it's not very convenient. But it wouldn't be impossible, and then we can get back to playing. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. So Twitch is definitely working. Maybe reload. Seems like it should be working. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm just going to pop my chat out and have it just manually on the side so I don't miss it. That's fine. I'll figure it out next time what's going wrong. Closing this. Okay. And oh, I love this game. It's so pretty. But let's go see where he's going, because as I can see, he's already back out the house. So he is on his way to visiting the Memorial Library. Oh, so maybe we're gonna meet at the library. Oh, what a meet cute. At the Memorial Library. Okay, so I have to find the library. This looks like it could be a library. This is where it is. And I feel like Zoey wants to go to the library. I wonder why. I wonder why. So I'll already click here somewhere. Maybe here and have her. Can I say go here? No. Oh. I'll just open up the place and have her go inside. You're not going to visit the King household. You're going to go to the library. This little birdie told you that that's where you should go because somebody... I love these like lamps here. I don't know what time period they're actually from, but they really remind me of like the 90s. They remind me of, do you know that show? What was it called? Oh, Charmed? I feel like they had this vibe. It reminds me also of like the style of decor that came with that family pack in The Sims 4. Oh, what is it called? Oh, but very like brown woods and stuff. And I feel like this is like exactly that type of thing. Oh, you love how the library turned out, Nessie. How long did it take you? I really like oh wait, now I can really see it because somebody's inside, so the lights turned on. But I really like these pops of color, the blues here. I actually just realized the other day that blue goes really well with brown. Like these are just unexpected color palettes because my girlfriend, she got like a cute brown top, just, you know, chocolate brown, which really suits her her eye color. And okay, so maybe you guys, I'll see if they spontaneously run into each other, otherwise I'll have them interact. But and she had actually a pajama set, so with these vertical stripes that go down in the sky blue. That with the chocolate brown top looks so good. And I don't feel like if you combine the two, it's not giving pajama, but they're officially not pajama shorts. But I was like, oh, that's a really nice color combo. And so, yeah, like, this is not going to be the first thing she sees her in. And I need to remember to definitely give her a different sports outfit because those shoes are not working. I don't even know how I don't even know how that happened with the heels. I must have been like half paying attention when I was giving her that outfit. And I think I wasn't finished with her outfit because I think the sports outfit she has right now isn't really her vibe, actually. And I remember thinking that, but I think I didn't have the patience. I actually don't know if I have completed all of her outfits. But why don't we say hi to Bobby? I need to be ready to take a screenshot. Our first meeting. What? Did you see her face? She's like, why does he keep moving away? Buddy, you think Buddy is single? Which one's Buddy again?
Vad?
So that seemed cordial. She thinks, Justin just thinks she's okay. Oh, did we get a I have the hots for you notification? No. Oh, yes we did. I feel like everybody thinks she's hot. I don't know, Nessie, did you program all the men to love redheads in this game? Like, or in this save file? Like, I don't know. I feel like she's very popular. Caitlin, hi. You said family packs, I think, are parenthood and growing together. Yes, growing together was the pack that I just now had in my mind. Growing together. What is the name of that style, though? Oh, it's gonna annoy me. I really like it because it's just giving like middle class, like upper middle class. I've had this home for 100 years. It's been in my family. Like when I walk through the hallways, it creaks. But like there's wood paneling in a certain way. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to Google this real quick because it's not gonna leave me. Oh wait, I have to open up another window real quick. Open window. Sims 4 growing together decor style. I don't know if that's gonna be enough like keywords, but what is the name? What is the name? Oh, I bet it's gonna come to me like 5 minutes after stream, which don't worry, it's not coming anytime soon, but it's not farmhouse. My brain keeps saying farmhouse, but it's not farmhouse. It's not farmhouse in the slightest. Actually, looking at this, it was a little bit modern as well. But aren't there? Wait, I know what I'm gonna do. List of decor styles Sims 4 because the sim can have a preferred decor style, right? And I know. Wait, I have to go to Sims Wiki. I think Sims Wiki. They always have all these like tidbits and information about the Sims, and I might find a list of those preferences. Or no, I know what I need to do. I need to go Sims Wiki Sims 4 preferences, like the likes and the dislikes, and you can like a certain decor. So that's how I'm gonna find it. We've got farmhouse. Vintage, Queen Anne, mid-century. No. Am I looking at the right game? Is it not an official decor? Oh, this is so annoying. I'm gonna Google real quick, and then don't worry, I'm gonna come back to the game, but like last ditch effort, interior design styles. Just Google that and see. Let's see, I'm clicking. So it's giving me Art Deco, Gustavian, which I've never heard, Japandi, Alpine Chic, California Coastal, Biophilic. But no, nothing modern, like something's like, well, it says traditional. I feel like what I'm thinking about is traditional, but it's a specific It's not rustic, it's not Mediterranean, not modern farmhouse. Like, okay, one more try, okay? Interior design, charmed house. Craftsman. Yes, that could be it, Nessie. It is. I think it is. Wait, let me Google it. Craftsman style. Yes, I already see from the outer side, definitely. And it'll probably also be the interior. Let's see, interior, because they look like that. Yes, yes, that's exactly it. Oh, thank you. You know when you have something at the tip of your tongue, it's like, but that's exactly the style, the American Craftsman. Interior as well as exterior. I don't know, it just gives a homey vibe, right? And I feel like the library is giving that. The library is giving that vibe because of all the wood. And I really like it. It just feels so homey and warm. But you wrote, he sat down. Yes, Buddy Bailey. I think because I looked, like I had a peep at the list of all the guys and I had a peep in NRAW, so you can like pull up all the guys. And I had a look-see at all the single men. And I'm not a fan of his hairstyle. But that is something obviously one could change. But for now, we're going to go for really messy. And oh my god, look at how detailed the fingers are. That is a mod that I have installed. That makes it like this. That makes like the Sims look super high res. Thanks, Nessie said I described it well, but Craftsman, like I could not like think of it. And Kyle, you're writing, your internet says quiet luxury and estate style for non-Sims 4 styles. Quiet luxury. So I don't think that was the style in this case, but quiet luxury. Though I feel like actually that pack also had more modern, like smooth pieces. So perhaps it had a mix of both. Like it definitely had Craftsman for a lot of the exterior and some interior, like also wallpaper. But might, like, furniture pieces I think could have been more luxury and estate. And you're right, it makes sense. You always forget what craftsman style means since I was taught incorrectly when I first learned. You were taught it? Where did you learn about it? For everything I know, which, you know, obviously isn't much, it seems, I don't know where. Maybe from, like, those house flipper shows and stuff like that? I don't know, but... or it could also just be The Sims. And you say, so Nessie, he's expressing his creativity as an inspiring artist. Ah, I see what you did there. You basically made his outfit basically an expression of his personality, or, you know, in this case, his hobbies. Smart. So we're gonna see here. So obviously we already know that he likes her, so that's a good start. What else could we do? Whoa! I swear these things, if I weren't recording them, you guys wouldn't believe me. But it's saying Zoey and Justin get along so well. You guys just met. I mean, if these were two lesbians, I would understand. U-Haul, it's a real thing. I know from experience, but not with hetero people. And it says, would Zoey like to move in with Justin? Their household funds will be combined and Zoey will have the option to bring along household members. No, we don't even know the guy yet. And he lives with two other guys. She would effectively be moving out of her cozy little home that she has all to herself, with plenty of space for herself, that she decorated herself, and move into a guy's, like, place, like a bachelor pad. No, thank you. Yeah, it did go fast, Nessie. You're very right. And Caitlin, you say there was a wannabe real estate agent in your life that was trying to show off their knowledge and teach you all the things that they were learning, and you don't know where they learned. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if there were a wannabe real estate agent, they may be, like, how do you say, independently on their own, like, dug into some things of that nature, you know, because if it's your interest, then, you know, or maybe they already took some beginner courses. But that's cute that he was trying to impress you with all that knowledge. Yeah, I know, right? Nessie living with three guys, like, no thank you. I Almost accidentally clicked on the check mark.
Sobidan Chibaru.
We're gonna make fun of him, make a silly face. What were you thinking? But it's a good sign. He must really like her. But at the same time, maybe it's kind of like him being too keen. Because I was talking beforehand about how maybe we got it wrong. Maybe Bobby's the bad guy, or maybe Bobby is the bad guy and Justin is the bad guy, and is not quite is a little bit off kilter maybe. So we know he's in a scientific career. What else? Time goes by so fast in this game. It's already 8. He's got horses. Let's get to know him.
Oh, Gwanda Blurts.
I think we can risk already maybe flirting with him a little bit. You talk about the rain and then romantic.
Kreb Grezel. Konta?
Let's flirt.
Nabazine. Flirt.
I wonder if the game's too loud. I feel like when at least for me, it's loud. Ah, yeah, Nessie, you love seeing the speech bubble symbols and imagining the conversation. You see, that's what I think is really good about The Sims. You can just interpret a lot. There's actually a word for this. It's called apophenia, because I was watching a video from the RimWorld, essentially a story generator. Oh, they're really getting along. But supposedly not. And apophenia is basically the human tendency to find patterns in things. I also read a really interesting PhD thesis on the topic of emergent storytelling in gaming. It's really interesting. I might make a video about that too. I just have to be careful that I'm not too in the weeds and detail because it's a lot. It was already a lot. But she's getting hungry, and why is their relationship not so good? I thought they were getting along. Just do a couple things because I want them to at least have a positive relationship before she goes. But then she needs to go home. He's also hungry as it seems. Maybe she could invite him over. Yes, and she could cook for them. But real quick, I have to get a photo of them at this place because I feel like, just for, you know, our records, like, this is where they met and all that, right? In the library. Let's see. Picture. Oh, I think she really likes him. Okay. Now you guys can go.
Oh, wait,
I have to bring back the interface. Oh, you don't feel like coming over right now? Okay, well then you can starve. I'm going home. Let's say goodbye. And then go home. And they're at a little bit positive in their relationship, so it's fine. Just gonna take a sip of some water. I wanted to have some water and coffee during my stream, but last time I literally forgot about the coffee. And like an entire full cup of cold coffee is just the saddest thing. Normal like herbal tea. But then I also thought, nah, I don't herbal tea. But then I also thought, nah, I don't really feel like one. So peaceful. At least a little bit peaceful. It's a pretty loud storm out there. Too hot today, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Though they do say supposedly if you drink something hot, it helps you cool down. Supposedly, I also heard this rumor that supposedly people like in the Sahara and stuff like that. Oh my god! Oh, that scared me. Lightning struck down right there. But Sahara, they wear dark clothing, and supposedly it's supposed to cool you down. And supposedly, if you wear a sweater the entire day, that's supposed to be less hot than not wearing a sweater. Like, supposedly you can self-regulate, but I do not know. We did, though, spot somebody in the bus wearing a sweater, though, when it was quite hot. And we're like, okay, wow. That's how we're feeling. So we just need to eat some food. I think I'll have her go to the bathroom and... Well, I'll have her go to the bathroom. I don't think we need to take a shower. No, she doesn't have to work tomorrow. Let's go back to her needs. Okay. Well, she wants to have some fun. Wait, why aren't you... I'll continue cooking. Okay, it's because I, quote, queued something up. So I'm going to let her eat. And then for funsies... Oh, we cannot. Oh, I guess that's only The Sims 4. Well, let's play a racing game. So I'll have that to get her fun needs up. And what do we have here? So we have... Let's go to the day spa. Move into high-rise building. That's not going to happen. But day spa. Is there anything here? Fortune told. Yeah, I think we can swap that out. Sounds interesting. She also wants to travel, right? Okay. Oh, she upped her cooking skill. That's nice. So we've met Bobby, of course, and now we also know what's his face, Justin. And so now I have to think, where do we go from here? Maybe we can, because I want the love triangle to be an actual thing. Like, I want her to actually be in love and have a love relationship with both. And then how that pans out, we just don't know yet. I think tomorrow we might have a chat with Bobby, get to know him a little bit better. Yeah, it was a close call, Nessie. This is only right here. Oh, I wonder if lightning can strike through the actual roof in The Sims 3. I feel like it probably wouldn't, because maybe the whole thing is, yeah, when it's lightning, that's incentive for the player to put their sim inside, because they might actually get struck by lightning. And so you wouldn't have any form of refuge if the lightning couldn't come through, or could come through the house, but in real life it can. Stay away from windows, you guys, when it's storming and thundering. It was really bad here a couple of weeks ago. It was so bad, I kid you not, it started raining through the damn window. Like, they did some work on our balcony like a year ago, and I think they didn't put the sealant there correctly. And we haven't had any problems with it, but it was raining and storming so badly that we actually just stayed up to watch the storm, because it was just so unbelievably, like, it was like a hurricane. It was so crazy. And we're on the 8th floor, so we had like this upfront view of winds, and the winds with the rain, you could literally see the rain in like waves coming through the window. So it was really bad. And it was so bad that rain came through a corner of one of the windows on the bottom, and it was like a door window, so it was like lower on the wall, but it was coming out as if it was a faucet, and we're like, okay, shit. And it was flooding, and luckily it was only for a moment, I think, in a particularly bad part of the storm, but we're like, okay, shit, like, good thing we were awake and we were able to react fast, because it was coming in like in gushes, and if we weren't there, it would have been water damage, because we have real wood floors in the living room, and they obviously can't stay wet or get wet for long. You know, it'll be bad for them. So yeah. Nessie, you're saying, I didn't include a high-rise building in this world, but you did create some apartment-style houses, where you will have random neighbors living in the other houses on the row. Yeah, I think I saw some, maybe even in this neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't want her to go to a high-rise building anyways. I feel like a high-rise building doesn't really fit in this world anyways. But she can just, you know, let that dream go away, because we're not doing that. I don't know. I feel like high-rise buildings, I never liked how they worked sometimes, because I felt like it took forever for a sim to get down or up. And when they got visitors, I felt like somehow it led to a delay. And I just like being able to see it like totally at once. If somebody's arriving, if they're at the door and all that. And I actually sometimes, I would say I prefer playing in a home that's just one story, because I have just that overview. Whereas if I have like multiple floors, do you guys see this? What? Do you see this? Yes, you can see this. I'm not alone. What is happening? And I extra have this thing where it only tells me to save every sim day. What is this? Okay, we're gonna save, that's for sure. Okay. Hello? Oh, I do not know what that was. Okay, yeah, Caitlin, you saw it too. Something very white and blue, yes. But not in a good way. I do not know what happened just there for a second. Maybe the game froze? Or maybe my graphics card was overwhelmed for a second, because it was like a visual graphic issue. But the game also didn't seem to really be moving, so I think it was a game issue at the same time. Ugh. But I mean, we're saving. And as you're saying, you've seen things happen like that before. It could be reshade. Okay, yeah, I'm using G-Shade, but it's more or less a repackaged reshade, so maybe that's the thing. I mean, if it's just that, I'd be happy. If it's just a visual thing and it's not my game like breaking on me, then it wouldn't be so bad. Because I mean, if it just happens every blue moon, because I don't think that's happened to me before, so that's fine. I can take this moment to have a sipperoo. And you know what's also the worst in this heat? I have this headset on. And in the winter it's nice and cozy, right? But it's so warm on my ears. I'm so close to swapping it out for my, what do you call these? My ear pods. But, I'm too lazy. And I don't know. I don't like messing with technology too much while I'm streaming because I'm always afraid something's gonna go wrong. But actually, while we're waiting, I'll pull up Notion real quick. So I said I want to meet Bobby tomorrow, so the next day. And yeah, I think, I don't know what they should do though. What else do I have here? Looking for love triangle. Oh, that's also a thing. Like, it doesn't have to always just be about the guys. Maybe we could hang out with one of the girls tomorrow as well. Or do the whole photography thing. Ah, yes, I was thinking about having her join the stylist career. I think that could be interesting. Yeah, Nessa, you're saying you would get sweaty ears? Yeah, I can confirm that's what happens. Oh, it's so warm, and I kind of have my hair half up. I think I'm gonna close it real quick. I'm just gonna mute real quick because I'm gonna have to open a drawer and it might be loud. So now I have a hair tie. Oh, I hate when the hair touches my neck when it's warm outside. So, okay. You enjoy the stylist entire I can't talk. The interior design career, Nessie. Yeah, I love it. I love it both in The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. I like it because if you like Cass, then it's basically an excuse to be in Cass all the time. Which is really fun. So I think she might have been, because she's still, it's the weekend, so she doesn't have to work yet anyways. But next week, we might end up deciding to change careers already. Because I think it would just work so organically with her photography. Pictures of people, but she's too shy. And so asking to take a photo of someone within the service of giving them a makeover is organic, and I don't think she'd be shy to do it because it just, it would be a natural request. And the client would probably be very happy. Yes, I do have some CC, Nessie, to make over my stimmies. Not too much. I try to keep it to a minimum. But I did find a way to get all the store content. And I kept taking it in and out, in and out, in and out. So I actually don't know if at this very moment I have it in the game, but that gives you a bunch of stuff to select from as well. And what's your problem? Yeah, go to bed. Okay, thanks. But yeah, one thing I really love are patterns, because even if you don't have a lot of CC or clothing in general, the patterns like make it to where like an outfit can have a totally different vibe with just a different pattern or even a different texture. And I feel like that just makes the amount of clothing you theoretically have feel like so much more. And so that's what I have really, I think, the most fun with is when I find an outfit that I like, and then I add like another element of je ne sais quoi to it with a pattern. So she's going to sleep now, and then when she wakes up, where is Bobby actually? He's okay. He's probably home, but I wonder what his hobbies are. I wonder what he's doing when he's not at work. That's also a thing. What if he works tomorrow and then they can't hang out, or she can't? Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I love this part. Look at this, so pretty. Oh, you kept, so Nessie, you say you kept dressing all your Sims in gingham. Yeah. I can relate to that. I feel like gingham goes really well with that as well. I think gingham is just a classic. Looks really good. Damn, Bambi keeps getting stuck. That up, I might delete you. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. Any issues, Nessie? Yeah, I might just delete them. I already both deleted all the pets. What's one more deer? They look, this is like everyday outfits. So where are they going to? And they're going, oh, this is my first time seeing him without sunglasses. I don't have anything against bushy eyebrows, but when they're like shaped like that, I feel like it looks a little bit odd. With his wife, okay. Where? Fair Visit Doggo Hotel? Are they having like a how do you say, you know, when couples sometimes go away for the weekend to a hotel? Does that mean that the relationship with his wife is actually doing quite well? Why is he interested in Zoey then? Why is... wait, why are they going to a doggo hotel? They shouldn't have a dog anymore. I just now made the connection. Doggo hotel. Maybe it's like dog friendly? But, you know, probably for, is it like a hotel for doggos? Exactly, Nessie. They don't have a dog, so why are they here? Or maybe, I mean, I can relate. Sometimes, I mean, my partner selves, and so that's like a strategy. Why are they, like, honestly, this is not giving healthy relationship. This is giving, are they, like, why are they separate from each other? Ah, yeah, okay. Nessie, you said this is just a dog-friendly hotel where you can train your dogs and get them groomed. That's nice. I feel kind of bad. I'm not, like, the pets, so I deleted all of their clientele. But, I'm sure eventually are they just... But you know what? I think Zoey wants to go to the dog hotel. And then she could, you know, talk to him. I mean, his wife, luckily, is in a totally different room. So while she's on her way, we have another sipperoo. More like a gulperoo. I'm so thirsty. Of course, right when I send Zoey off to have a flirt with her man. Well, you know what? We like messy, and I guess it's even messier if she knows the wife. I don't think I'm gonna flirt with him in front of the wife, dog bone.
Banut.
I mean, I do kind of feel a little bit bad.
Seedy.
The seedy.
Nalisant.
Enjoy it while you can. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last.
Sna Marfus.
Yog.
Let's take her so long.
Sna Marf.
Because she's on her bike. So, Scout, I'm here to steal your man.
So along.
Did you just do that? Oh, I think that's cute expression. I don't know. Or discreet.
Now who?
This camera. Redhead will win. And my camera control. Okay, there we go. I was just on the wrong floor. What's your issue? Well, she needs to greet him before we have more interactions, I guess.
Gavul.
Igla.
where the wife is still there. And now it's raining. Let's get to know him. I love how Scott is just like unbothered, doesn't realize the threat right in front of her. Oh, she looks super cool. Ooh, look, wifey just went inside. I think that means the coast is clear. We can start flirting. Considering the current situation with the pets, I'm quite surprised. Maybe they're all missing their pets. Stay here, Scott. Just stay here. Nothing to see here, Scout. We're almost at the flirt interaction. What's actually the current situation with their relationship? It's a little bit positive, that's good. I'd like to also get to know him though. I want her to know more traits. Maybe slip in another romantic.
Stronger sub two. Bimbalab. Narbo Salchibana. Chu. Maps.
Wackle.
The Love Hotel. Yes, Nessie. Well, that's disappointing. What if we compromise his appearance? Oh no. Maybe our plan with the love, he thought she was hot.
Lena, Nargovilu.
Gossip.
Fargo. Kamiso Wigati.
Maybe. Ooh, invite him over. Yeah, he does feel loyal. I think if it was one of his traits, then we might really not have a chance. But maybe if we become... Oh, you don't feel like coming over right now. Sorry. What do I want to say? Maybe if we get a good enough relationship with him, we can get him to break up with his wife. But she's really feeling him, I think. She likes geek rock. Okay. What about dare to break up with your wife? If she says kiss someone, can she choose who he kisses? But if he kisses someone, he might, like, that might make his wife angry, and that could, like, put a wedge between them. Bye. Bye. Hi, Suonova. Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, very cute emojis. What is that? Is that like a little dog? A little doggo.
Arbuchi Quackneck Borg.
No. You're so boring. You don't want to do that. There's no way. So. She's like... Oh, he's getting a message from his wife. Where's the wife? She's right over there. But she's thinking about this other dude. I think I want to take a picture of him being so happy to get a message from his... Oh god. A wife, while she's like here trying to steal him, but it's just not working. I am not... Okay. Maybe... I want... Thinking about his wife. Okay. Wait. It's a clapping dog. Oh, very cute. Very cute.
Bloosh. Oh.
Yeah, Woody.
No one can say no to an internet cat's video.
Farble. Let's see Nobble. Paba. Or Herbo. He's a vomit.
You know, it just makes him more attractive to her because it's like a cookie she wants to crack or a nut she wants to crack. What do you say?
Snorgus.
The wife is over there. I had. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh.
I'm Sam.
They seem to be getting along.
For Nibagada Mahabhat.
Yeah, I know, Suo. But there was no other way. But don't worry, Zoe's not that type. I mean, that was so funny because it was a sim that actually came from a very, very wholesome family from Appaloosa Plains. And no one in her family is like that, so I don't know where she got it from. But she went, like, she moved to a different world to become a superstar. And she was actually quite successful as a singer. But she met this guy who was taken, I think it was a firefighter, and I don't know, she just cracked. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe she was just so, like, grew entitled from the success she was having in her career, and she just felt like she deserves anything and every one. Yeah. Our first sim usually just give them up and go for another sim, yeah. That would be easier, of course, and more humane for the Sims. But I was going for max drama. Max drama. Ah.
Well, Bwip, Snorkel, Shushuba, done.
Oh, she's stinky. Oh, she wants to take a shower. Yeah, well, we're not going anywhere with Bobby right now anyways. I mean, our relationship is going up. I think we just have to be patient with him. We need to play the long game with him, which is fine. But she'll go have a shower real quick, clean up. I also, let's see, if there's a shower, maybe there's a fridge of some sort here. Any food? Otherwise, we'll just have to, it's almost 6, so I think I'll actually have her go home after she uses this all-in-one bathroom. And when we're there, gets the bladder and hygiene need up. That is exceptional. Let's see. So she has a cooking skill too. So I think I'm gonna have her finally actually cook some food. Maybe we could do pancakes. Sound really tasty. I love pancakes. I think that's like my favorite. Is that my favorite breakfast, pancakes? I also appreciate a good oatmeal, like an overnight oats with berries. I don't know. I really like breakfast though. Oh, no, what am I talking about? Pizza is my favorite breakfast. Cold pizza from the night before, but I get that very, very seldom because I never, like, I always finish the pizza. Oh, so Suo, you saying felt that I had that with my own Sims, though mine was without my plan. It just happened all of a sudden and I'm getting dragged. So they unalived each other outside of your plan? And Nessie, you say you love Greek yogurt with fruit. Oh, that's always, I love that. Also as a snack. I don't know how it is in the UK, but here you can buy frozen bags of fruit. And then, so you can either get like tropical fruit, just blueberries, or you could get like a mixture of like, how do you say, Waldbeeren? It's like forest berries, like strawberries. What else is in there? Gosh darn it. Like little Johannisbeeren? I don't know how you call them in English, but they're like little red berries. Just a bunch of like berries that are dark. And you can defrost them and put them with some Greek yogurt. And it's so nice because they're very juicy as well, kind of. So like the juices are very red and it just mixes up with the Greek yogurt. And then you have this just really yummy yogurt situation. And it's not like, I don't think there's any added sugar. So you really feel healthy afterwards as well. Instead of like buying a pre-made yogurt. So Suo, you're saying, yep, like all the drama just suddenly happened and I had to just hold on and pray my sim doesn't They come next. Yeah, it just can happen like that. You just don't know. Like, I really love that when the game produces its own drama or like danger for the sim, and you just have to kind of work through it. It's actually a reason why I am contemplating getting RimWorld. I don't know if you're all familiar with that game. It's a game where you can we have like a colony of these very rudimentary looking people. Like I don't think they even have arms. Like they're very simple. It's 2D, it's very basic graphically, but I mean, I don't mind that in the slightest. And it's kind of like in The Sims with Simlish. You can interpret a lot into it because you don't actually, like, because they're so simple. But they're on this planet, or they get thrown into this planet. It's like a sci-fi Western colony sim or something like that. And they have to, like, survive, and they constantly get raided. And I think the goal of the game is to actually leave the planet or escape the planet. But I don't think this is something that you actually accomplish because you fail a lot in this game, and it's like part of the fun, actually. Oh, that pancake looks good. Oh, that looks good. Let's just appreciate these pancakes for a second. Oh, wow. That looks very tasty. But where did that looks delicious. But yeah, I think it sounds like a really fun game. It's like a story generator where like all sorts of stuff can happen at random, even more random than this game. And you just have to kind of like roll the punches, and really bad stuff can happen to your RimWorld people. Like really bad things. They can lose limbs. They can become addicted to drugs and stuff. So it just sounds like all around good time, right? So yeah, I've been contemplating getting into that. And Sue, you're saying, can share the tea if you want. I won't lie, it's long though. Yeah. Yeah, feel free. One can never get enough tea when it comes to The Sims. Hi, wife, mom, simmer. Hello, hello. Does this mean you're a wife and a mom? And are lucky enough to also find time to play The Sims? Or is this like in reference to your... Yeah, my sim wants to become a wife. But before she does that, and be involved in a love triangle. But right now, one of the dudes that are supposed to be part of the love triangle is not making it easy. Because he's already wifed up. Happily, it seems. So, I might find a different dude for her to get involved with for that third part of the triangle. Because I'm not evil. You know what I mean? I mean, I am a little in this game, but... maybe so I can be nicer to my Sims and won't put them through as much. Parker Prudence. Okay, just has outfit updated. And so I think it's gonna be a work day now. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? We're gonna save. Okay. And it's currently Sunday in the game. Where are we? So I'm just gonna update that real quick in my thing here. And actually, that reminds me, I should probably make that session log. So it's Saturday and Sunday. I think that's the latest. And then session log, I can start a session log real quick. So, yeah, maybe plans, join stylist career. Well, we already met Justin. Scratch that off. And become friends with one of the women. I think that would be cool for her to like start actually forming friendships. So that's for today. So wife, mom. Oh, I recognize your picture now, wife, mom, simmer. Ah. Okay, you said, and when I comment and receive, I miss it. Okay, yes. Nice to meet you from, like, on Twitch you're on? Yes, because I have, like, this combined chat right now. Though it's only giving me Twitch comments anyways, because I couldn't figure out how to sort YouTube out. But, it's nice to have you on the stream. You're a wife and mom of 2. That's lovely. That's very lovely. So you always have the coolest emojis. What is that? Oh, that's another pony. You just have to know everything's like really small on my screen. So I'm like, but no, it's a really good emojis. still saving. It seems like my combined chat is updating all of a sudden. Like now, Nessie, I'm getting your profile pic. Very cute. And it seems like Suo's images have just not disappeared. It's so strange. I'm just going to see real quick. I think if I click that, it'll give me the actual native Twitch chat. Oh yeah, indeed. Not sure what happened there. Uh-oh. I wonder if they were accidentally, like, auto-modded or something? Sorry, Suo, if... I'm not sure what happened. But you seem to be gone from my chat all of a sudden. Really sorry. I have this, like, auto-mod going on. And... Oh, yeah, it seems like it, Nessie. She did want to share some drama she did with her Sims. Maybe there was a word in there that Twitch didn't like. But feel free, Suo, if you're still here. Like, I'm sorry that happened. Wait, is there a way I can, like, unmod or unblock people? Like, I don't even know how that even happened. So I'm going to moderation. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it because I'm not gonna find it like this. So, how to unblock someone on Twitch? Chat. Let's see. To unblock, go to settings. Okay, just give me a second. Maybe if I tap their name, they're completely gone from my... Oh, I know what you mean. Maybe in the stream manager, like I think you can see who's there. And then maybe there I can, maybe she's listed there. Let's see. How does this work? Let's see. So I can see my chat. Can I see activity feed? Unban requests, maybe? No. This channel has disallowed future unbanned requests. Did I do that? Okay. Okay. You know how it is. You follow like a video about like, do this, do these settings are best, da, 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 and you just set them. And then hope for the best. And I guess that was one of those settings. Oh. How does this work? Oh, and also thank you for everyone who's following me. I don't get any like alerts or anything like that when that happens. I'll have to figure that out as well. I'll go to my moderation settings somewhere. Gosh darn it. I'll like see if I can find the word unban requests. Ah yeah, I can so I've turned that on. So that's something you actually have to turn on. Banned users. Oh, nobody's banned. Nobody's banned according to my ban list. It's empty. Yes, I stream with OBS Nessie. I do. And for the combined chat, I'm using Social Stream Ninja, and it's not pulling in my YouTube comments because I think I did something wrong. But it's fine. I have that on the side, but it seems to be successfully pulling in my Twitch comments. But even if I go to Twitch and just like from there check her messages or there, I don't know. So let's see what their messages are all gone. Let's see. They just disappeared. So strange. So strange. Users in chat. Ah, that's what I wanted. Okay, Suonova is still here. So... Oh, they're timed out. Oh, Stream Elements did that. I didn't even know Stream Elements was still active. I didn't even know that it was still working, honestly, for my channel. Because I set that up ages ago, like years ago when I first tried to dip into streaming. And it wasn't doing what I wanted. Ah, okay. Sorry, Suo. So you've been timed out. I find out like way later, like, but can I untime you out? untime out. Oh, I can. Okay, I don't know what happened, Suo, but you were untimed out. I'm sorry about that. I will have to take a note that I need to definitely look at stream elements. I really didn't think that was even still active, which is crazy actually, that connection can still be active after years. Like, usually don't these things like lose a connection after not being used for enough time? I don't know, but I will definitely have to check that. Like, I'm happy that it, you know, is modding and all that stuff, but obviously, like, I don't know what you typed that made that happen. I mean, I'm sure you didn't type anything terrible, but I'm gonna have to check stream elements why that happened. But I'm glad you're now untimed out and you're not banned, so that's good. But if you do get banned, it's not possible to send an unbanned request, so that's great. Okay, so I will close these windows and get back to chatting with you guys. Let me just close all this and close this. Okay, yeah, you're right. Stream Elements does not like you. And nope, not with Stream Elements unless you do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure Stream Elements out. That's weird. I might actually entirely deactivate it. Yeah, it must be really strict in SC. I don't know what, like, yeah. Ah, you typed too long, and then the other one was that you were typing with too many caps. And you were just happy to be free. Okay, well, yeah. I was actually, so I haven't said this to anyone yet, because I'm still like, I'm not sure if I want to do it. But I've set up a Discord, okay? Like, it's probably the worst thing I could do, because if I'm like completely honest, I'm such an introvert and shy and all that stuff. And like, I'm so afraid that I'll get like raided by a bunch of bots and they'll send scam stuff, and I have to figure out levels still so I can make it to where at least you can't like immediately send the link and stuff like that, but I want you to be able to search links. It's a whole thing. But I was setting up the bot in Discord because of course I don't want people like weird bots and stuff spamming stuff. And I think one of the spam filters is for all caps. And so you have to be careful. If I end up making a Discord, like, I think there's a limit to how many all caps you can have before it's like, no, no, no. But you don't get kicked or anything. I think you just get a timeout as well. And I think it should also probably tell you. But yeah. So, wife, mom, Simmer, you say you have slow mode on, which is restricted how soon you can leave a comment to. Yeah, I did that because I was scared. But I can turn that off. I don't know. I'm really panicky with this stuff because I think ages ago, like 2000, I'm going to open up the settings real quick. I'm not good at multitasking. So if I'm slow with talking, that's why. But I think I was rated by somebody like Icky. And then ever since then, I'm like, have like 3 walls up, 5 guards, because I'm just panicking. But worst that can happen is something happens and I just block the person and, you know, we move on. But let's see. You said I have slow mode on. Okay, I think I know where I can fix that. I think I have it on YouTube as well. Possibly. Let's see. Yes, slow mode. Users may send messages every 30 seconds. Okay. No, it's okay. I can deactivate it. I mean, if it gets overwhelming, I can always like activate it again. But let's see. Such a noob. Moderation probably. Settings. Slow mode. Wait, I'm just gonna slow mode. No. I'm just gonna Google it. How to turn off slow mode in Twitch. Let's see. It should be easy, I assume. I feel like it was easy to turn it on. I can turn it off. It will stop the slow through the chat moderation. So I'm in moderation settings. Channel protection. I think it was in that special. What was that? In shield mode. Open. Because I got shield mode on. Ah, that's where it is. Voila! It's no longer a thing now. I disabled slow mode. Yeah, so you just wait until you got out of stream jail. Yeah. I'm glad you're out of stream jail now. Oh, I'm sorry you have to type it all over again. So that's sorted. Okay. Let me just check for a real quick second on YouTube and make sure I'm not like slow-moding everybody there too. Let's see. I have to have a think. So I have to go here, then I click on go live, and then where would that be? Under stream, where I currently am active, and then oh, the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Okay, but now it's good. But it was lower at some point. That's weird. Gosh darn it. Community moderation. Maybe that's where. I'm wondering if this is only something I can set when I set up the stream. Let's see. I'm just gonna look for a second and then I'll come back and play because it says. Oh, okay. Well. And Nessie, you have an ice lolly and now you're in heaven. I'm jealous. I literally feel the sweat like collecting on my face. It really is getting warm. But enjoy that ice lolly, it sounds delicious. My go-to is that frozen fruit again. The tropical version. So it's so funny because you have like these blocks of mango and what else is in there? Pineapple and stuff. And they were like proper big. So I could really like suck on them like ice cubes when it was getting hotter. And then I bought a new bag. And I don't know if they changed or if it's just like a one-off bag. But all of the little fruits were like chopped up in tiny pieces. Like really small cubes. I was like, damn it. Because obviously you want a bigger piece because that lasts longer as like almost like an ice cube. So I hope that was just a one-off because when it gets hot, I'm going to really prefer the big chunks. So you say, I just reminded you, you should have ordered some ice cream sandwiches. Oh my God. Are you in the US? Because I'm in Europe, so I'm in Belgium to be specific. And it's like the ice cream sandwiches, if like they use wafer, so it's like a totally different experience. But in the US, you have this proper like ice cream sandwiches with this like almost fudge-like cakey outside bit, which is like the sandwich, and then inside you have, of course, this like lovely creamy vanilla ice cream. Oh my God. And they were the perfect size as well. They were like relatively small, like not super big, and super yummy. And I don't know, the ones in Europe, the way they do them here, at least the ones I've seen so far, it's just not it. First of all, it's a wafer and not like imagine when you have an ice cream cone and you have the cone itself, right? That type of wafer. But not even like, I'm talking like the cheap kind that's really like thin and almost like paper. Take that, and that's your sandwich bread, quote unquote, and then you put the ice cream in between. And they put way too much ice cream in between, so it's like a super high thing. And then the wafer is so crunchy, it hurts your teeth when you're biting into it, which are already sensitive because of the cold of the ice cream. So with every new bite you take, your teeth are more and more sensitive to anything, right? Because of the coldness of the ice cream, I think they're so painful to eat. I hate eating them, and they're very messy, they're very crummy. And I just prefer a good old-fashioned US American ice cream sandwich because it's beautiful. Like, first of all, not too big. The ice cream is not too thick, so you're not like putting your teeth through a lot of layers of coldness before you actually like get your bite done. And the cakey fudgy bit is seamlessly transitions into the vanilla-y ice cream bit, so you have like one clean bite. That's also a thing. The European ice cream sandwich, the wafers would shift, kind of like when you eat a burger when it shifts, right? Which I don't mind it with burger, but with the ice cream, I mind it because I don't want this ice cream like dripping on me and shifting, and in the end you have like everything falls apart. It's just, I don't know who thought of that. Yeah, you think it sounds good, wife, Mom Simmer? Or are you talking about Suo's? Because Suo's sounds good. Oh. Yeah, so I'm so jealous, but I'm glad that you live where they know how to do an ice cream sandwich. I mean, I can't complain. There are a lot of things here that they do really well. Like waffles, oh my god, and you can like just buy it from the freezer aisle. Though unfortunately, I do not know why. There was this really delicious one, because here in Belgium, okay, we're known for our waffles. I say we as if I'm from here, but I've lived here long enough. But they have the Liège style, which are quite sweet, almost with like crystallized sugar. When you bite into it, it's very, very nice. And mind you, they're also usually served warm, so it's delicious. And then you have the Brussels style waffles, which I feel like have no sugar in them. I feel like it's the kind of waffle you would eat with chicken. Like, it's a very plain waffle that is more versatile, maybe, if you wanted to pair it up with something savory. But if you want a waffle, like a classic, I want a sweet waffle, then you're going to go for the Liège style. And I actually think it's crazy that people like to like put caramel and all sorts of stuff on top of that, because it's already so sweet. But in the freezer aisle here, where I live, they used to have this really delicious Liège style waffle that you could put into the toaster, and it would come out and it'd be nice and warm with the beautiful crystallization of sugar in between. You bite into it, it's just perfection. It has almost a vanilla-y flavor slightly. It's just really, really good, okay? And they don't sell them anymore, and I don't understand why. They only sell the boring Brussels ones. I'm like, I don't want that. Who wants that? Not me. Like, I don't understand it, because I'm like, these things must be selling like hotcakes, like the Liège style ones. Why the hell are they taking that out of the portfolio? And it's the same as these really delicious truffle pizzas that they have at another store where I go to that's like a typical Brussels supermarket. And because they put truffle on everything. So I'm saying truffle, I'm not fancy, okay? They just literally put truffle on everything here, and it's beautiful. And it's not expensive to get like a pizza with some truffle on it, okay? And it's so good. And like this is whole range of pizzas, from pepperoni to blah blah to truffle. And for some reason, the truffle one's either sold out, or for months on end they don't sell it anymore. And it's like, hello, this is literally the best. I'm talking too much. Game's like, be quiet. But it's like the best flavor. And okay, I'm just gonna say it again real quick. It's literally the best flavor, and they, you know, you're lucky if you find it. Like, I remember I went almost a full year where it wasn't in the store, and I was like, how are you guys, what's happening? And I was so sad. I was like, oh my god, please don't make this mean, because it was so delicious. It had like parmesan on it, like chunks of parmesan, and this really delicious like salami and truffle oil, and it was so good. And it was discontinued, or I don't know what the current status is, but yeah, it was really sad. Thank you for your condolences, wife, Mom Simmer. It was really bad. Yeah, you need to try it. It's so good. It's so good. Like, I think the first time I probably tried it was like some truffle butter, and like truffle has a bit of a smell to it. So it's kind of like, well, it's not like blue cheese, but like in the way blue cheese has a smell to it, which can be a bit off-putting, truffle also kind of has a very pungent smell. I love truffle, so for me it's not even a nasty smell anymore. But I think if it's your first time confronting the thing, it's like, ooh, you know, what is this? And yeah, it's a mushroom, so but it kind of reminds me of mold sometimes. But it's delicious, and I don't think I've ever experienced it with sweet, though it pairs well with honey. But it's so tasty. But I've never experienced it as much as I have here in Belgium. Like I've lived actually for most of my life in Germany, and I think the only ever thing I've encountered was maybe truffle butter. And there it is actually special to have truffle, like it's like fancy. But here it's like super normal. Like it's just, I don't know, it's part of the culture here, and it's like you can have it on something relatively basic, and it's not like special. This makes me want to go to the store and see if they have that pizza back. Because it's a store I don't really go to because it's been out of my way. But I'll go there for some truffle pizza. Showing up for that. But yeah. It's quite nice. Oh, saving. Luckily I had food beforehand, so I'm not hungry. Otherwise this would probably be torture to talk about. What I'm really loving right now, because I'm so lazy when it comes to the kitchen. Like, I'm so blessed. My girlfriend cooks, and she likes to cook, and she cooks exceptional. She's actually turned me off restaurants because they can never live up to what she does in the kitchen. But when I cook for myself, I hate it. I want as little ingredients as possible, as little work as possible. And I found this brilliant thing, this like container with which you can cook rice in a microwave. I highly recommend. It's by a company named Lekue, so Lekue, and it's so easy. You pop the rice in there, some water, and 12 minutes later you have fresh cooked rice. And it's so stupid easy. Like, I love the whole set it and forget it type of meals. And I bought some special Chinese, I don't know what you call it, like sauce. One is with fermented soybeans and the other one is with just chili. And they have so much flavor because it's not just chili, it's a bunch of seasoning in these things. And you add that with rice and it's beautiful. And then maybe add some onions and like some other stuff, soy sauce. I really love eating like steamed broccoli with it, which again, I got another container because I hate having to babysit food. And I feel like as soon as the pot or pan or the stove is involved, you kind of have to do a little bit of babysitting because you don't want like things to burn. I've literally exploded eggs before in my life. Also something I bought from Liquid, an egg cooker for the microwave. I love them. And so yeah, I love that I can have meals within like 20 minutes where I have to like barely lift a finger. But I still have a lot of flavor because yeah, like it's hard to actually have a lift. I love it. It's like, it's what I've been eating nonstop. If my babes doesn't cook for me, then I eat rice with some sort of special sauce and I add a veg to it, maybe some tofu or some chicken. Let's see, is she? Okay, so she is up soon. House is clean, I think. Maybe we can look into the stylist career. So I actually don't remember here. Or maybe she could join the stylist career just by going to the stylist place. Let's see, where is that? I know it's somewhere nearby. Petrol station. Oh, there it is, I think. Let's see. Let that load in. While that's doing that, I'm just gonna Google on my phone real quick how to join the stylist career in The Sims 3. How to join stylist career Sims 3. So, what does the interweb say? Salon. Okay. I knew it. So, this is the salon. Oh, do I have to maybe click on the map tag thingy? Join! There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. I'd love to have, what's his face? Justin as a client so we can fix that hair. She's getting up and early. Oh, look, it's Monday. So I'll just have her be followed. We'll also go quick. Is it getting cold? Yes, autumn. Okay. Fine. Take your time. And that beautiful sunset's gonna come soon. Oh, she'll need to go to work soon. Nope, because she's starting to... I'm glad though that she... And I think Cherish looks like a nice person. So this town desperately needs a sim with a keen eye for detail and the ability to accessorize. Cut in colors, style and shave, mix and match. Sims are looking to you to help dress them fashionably and in contemporary styles. Or if you yearn to manipulate mangy mullets into something more hip, the stylist profession may be perfect for your artistic finesse. Yeah, weekly stipend. So I think this is definitely a career. I mean, it's a profession from the Ambitions pack where you have to be more active, and I think you get money from the actual gigs. So we're going to join that. Excellent. Oh, deliver medium painting. Deliver. Okay, I think we get money for that. That's some sort of opportunity. And so while she's doing that, I'm just gonna real quick update her stats. Where is she? There she is. Goals and achievements. So she's no longer a playground monitor. She's now a stylist. Probably level 1. And in progress. Oh, I see. Fashion fledgling. Yeah, so let me actually be more exact. And I just recall I have to change that elsewhere. Fashion fledgling stylist. And then I also want to update that here, of course. Stylist, and I'm gonna say stylish profession since it's a profession. Okay, so now she's delivering that thing. What was that opportunity actually about? It was commissioned. Or are these other paintings that I've had? Possibly. Well, that's fine. I'll just use one of my old paintings. Wonder if he'll like it. Wait, did she concentrate? Focus.
Observe
She's so
Zorks.
pretty.
Zampies. Zorka?
Ah, your problem.
What the? Well, but he gave... Actually, I'll let you skate like you wanted to. What's Justin doing? No, but we wanted... Wait. The Autumn Festival has made its way to town. Okay, let's see. I assume it'll be where, that other festival was. Let's see. It's depending on the season. Theoretically, this is our day off, so... Look at that. I see some familiar... This is new. Listen, games. Sims 3. I think that's amazing. But I didn't have my... I think the first game I ever played where I had like full control, like I was playing with my own computer, was earn the money to buy a PC, and then I had my friend bring all... It was so nice. I don't remember much of that weekend except for the hookah. That's all I remember from the game. The open world, the atmosphere. I'm gonna have her pick some flowers. But I don't know, just something about the Sims 3. And what's your favorite wife mom simmer? Love it. Like, I love all these activities, and I feel like the autumn festival, what better festival than the autumn one? I really want to go here. I hasn't had much success with that. Maybe just here. Is it invite out or invite over? I think invite out, because if it's invite... Was your favorite introduction wife mom simmer? It's a tie between 3 and 4. Yeah, 4 is also a very strong game. Greatest company, but the game is solid. Like, it's beautiful. The jump in cast or jump in build by mode. It's world as a Viking or something like that, but I cannot build for crap. And whereof obviously I'd have to build. And nah. So yeah. But Sims 4 has a lot going for it. Like capitalism and having your Sims earn money through their own business. Then it's definitely the best game. Playing with Palmyra, for her to have, instead of that little hotel, for her to open, coming from the Sims 4, with the way you can run a business in the Sims 4, whether it's with businesses in like 2 completely different worlds. So I was just turned off by it immediately. And I just didn't have the patience for it. Like, I have a lot of patience for the Sims 3. Scooch. I'm too busy right now. Okay, so she must be working. But when it comes to gameplay, I'll just take it for what it is. With the Sims 3, it's fine. But if I'm having a restaurant, like, think about it, like a family restaurant or a family business. Like, that's great for legacy gameplay, you know, to have that heritage and, you know, that family. Wife from Samir, saying, I wish they would have given open worlds in 4. Yeah, that's true. I do appreciate that. I feel like the neighborhoods, like, it's weird. It's so uncanny, but I feel like they keep getting bigger, or I feel like they keep adding more things to them sometimes. Like, sometimes my sim is wandering around a neighborhood, I'm like, this wasn't there before. And so I really like that. I mean, I could also just be imagining things. Let me take a photo. A chef, a robber, and a Zoey come into a bar. This feels like the start of a joke. But yeah, it's, I mean, I feel like it's not like the, oops. So, wait, I have to press the right button here. I told you guys, multitasking is, and I somehow turned off the music. Okay. Again, multitasking is not my thing. What was I talking about? Yeah, I feel like, sure, like, it's definitely a step backwards how we don't have, open worlds in The Sims 4. It's still fun. It definitely would be a #1 on my list to fix in The Sims 5. But, like, the game's still fun. Even without that aspect already. I think Zoe's gonna win. She won the eating contest last time. I need to get a shot of her with the apple in her mouth. When she won. Oh, gotta zoom out. Get in a little bit tighter. There we go. And get that back. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, me too, Nessie. Oh. Use one remastering or re-released or whatever that was. I was so hopeful that they would do the same for The Sims 3. Like, give me a Sims 3 on 64-bit, like, from what I understand. Actually, imagine how much better this game would run if they did that. But I assume it's just not worth the squeeze for them. Like, obviously they make more sales, but it's probably costs more to up disproportional amount of revenue on top to do anything. Like, I feel like it's not enough to make, like, a profit. I think they want a significant profit to do anything, so... But what was that message? Backdrop changes every season. Oh, okay. But she can't order anything. Wonder if that's up from that dubious. Ever want to hang out with her? What's this? Earn 500 simoleons, styling Sims. That could be a nice goal, actually. I think we're gonna make that goal. But since they don't want to come to her, we'll go to them. There's a lot going on at the school. Oh yeah, it is Monday. Oh yeah, that's why she wasn't available, because she's working. She's working at the hospital. Unfortunately, I don't think she has any unemployed friends, so this might be tricky. I'll just keep the game running in the meantime. But what's his face? He also has a job. He's available, and that's a friend of hers. Where's he going? He's going home. Okay, we'll wait to see where that is, and maybe hang out with him. It doesn't mean they can't be friends and hang out like that. Side. No, because he wants to become an astronaut. What else do we know? He's a flight officer. Well, we're gonna hang out with Mark. Today's a day for friends. Alice, though. I hope that the hair stuff is working by then. Oh, he's happily married. Do you guys see that? Happily married to Scout Sergeant. Well. Wife, mom, somebody writing. I asked earlier, but I don't think you saw it. Do you play in Zoey and Paralives? Because I just don't think my PC would handle it, unfortunately. I did that can you run it thing, which tells you based on your PC specs if it's feasible, and it just wasn't, unfortunately. So I haven't played that game yet. I did play the demo though, like the Krita Zoey, and I really liked it, though I felt like there wasn't a lot of choice yet, and I feel like it was hard to make a sim that looked more European. Like, so funny, like it must be hard for people from Korea or from Asian countries to make sims that look like them, because I feel like it's such a westernized game and it's more made for that like look. For example, I downloaded some monoliths so I can create actually more Asian looking sims in my game for The Sims 3. And then, so I feel like it's the other way around with Zoey. I feel like it's so easy to make a Korean looking sim or Asian looking sim, but I felt like it was, for me personally, I mean, it was the demo like a year or two ago, and I just felt like that was a bit tricky, and everything was giving K-pop, like the whole wardrobe and outfit stuff. It was just wasn't my vibe. I don't know what it's like now, but I did play Paralives, and yeah, I don't know, like, I don't need my Sims to always be doing everything and me just watching the pawns in Paralives. And it could be a bug as well, because I mean, we know that it's early access and certain things just don't work as intended. But, and I made sure that autonomy game is not working, then I feel like we shouldn't be releasing yet. Like, otherwise I'm just very confused. Because it's not such an obvious bug like, let's say, some sim or parrot clipping through something, or like jumping from one place to the next, or something like that. Uh-oh, what's happened with her? It was literally a bunch of paras would just show up all of a sudden to the beach, because I visit paras on the beach. Nobody's interacting with each other. Everybody's just doing the default activity that you can do on the beach, and they stay there overnight. It's so weird. And I feel like, oh, nobody's home now. What? And so I just felt like it was very, I don't know, not a very immersive experience. And it's also a bit too, I don't know, it just feels so clean cut. Like, yeah, sure, they have a few skeletons literally, but for me, it just feels superficial. Like, they tried to add some grit to the game, but it really doesn't feel like, it feels too clean cut. But again, it's an unfinished game. What I experienced, you know, might just be a result of a bug, or I don't know. I'm not feeling it, really. What do you think, Wife, Mom, Simmer? Do you play either, or what's your preference? Do you like them? And Nessie, you're saying, I feel really bad because I bought Paralives but haven't played it. Yeah, I think you should definitely give it a go if you bought it, and give it a try. Like, you could enjoy it. Like, I know a lot of people are having fun with it. I think a lot of good reviews are also because people hate EA so much and they just really, really, really badly want something else to succeed that isn't EA. But I think there are people that genuinely like Paralives. So yeah, it's definitely worth a try. I think it's not as taxing on your PC usually, so, you know, access. Oh, and yeah, I'm also not too much of a fan of the art style, because for me it was hard to understand where the back, I don't know. I don't know, I just, with all the lines and everything, the drawn line look, it just, I don't know, it was hard for me to create a first play, like the very, very first time. But there is a mod that lets you fix the camera. And girl, we need to do something into a Sims 3 camera, ironically. The Sims 3 camera, like Sims 3 just did it better. But yeah, that's just a UI thing, a preference. But let's go to where Justin is real quick. Wife Mom Simmer, you're saying it's been over a week now. Oh, you lost everything on your PC. Oh no. So you have to start over in all three. Paralives, Zoey, and Sims 4. You have the Sims 3 and 2, but you haven't installed them. Oh my god. Did you at least have backups or something? But you're saying you had to start over in all three. I mean, honestly, even if you had backups, having to install all that all over again, like especially The Sims 3, but I mean, in that case, you hadn't played with that. Because, like, all the fixes and everything you have to set up to have The Sims 3 working, oh my god. But still annoying, even if you had backups, literally, because you still have to reinstall everything and configure and everything. Yeah, that really sucks. Oh, I hope you can get it back up and running soon. Like, well, I don't even know with Zoey. Is it hard to get that back up and running? I don't know how much, like, I feel like, I don't know, again, this is speaking from absolute ignorance, but I feel like that's a game that isn't really full of mods and stuff yet, whereas in The Sims 4, you'd have to, like, figure out which mods and CC you had and stuff. Oh no, you didn't have a backup. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, we can think positive. Fresh starts. New beginnings. New beginnings. Yeah. A moment of silence. Wait, a literal moment of silence. Oh. So, we wanted to... Well, there's Mark. He's over here. And she's still working. What time is it? It's 6. Come on, Molly. You have your top 3 sim games installed, starting from scratch. Yeah. You know, it might be good. You know, I don't know how many mods and CC you had installed. But I know for me, my game would probably thank me for being... So I think we should just go home. She's hungry. She's stinky. And all these people keep moving as soon as she wants to... You had too many? Yeah. Honestly, I do not fault you. I mean, it's, first of all, crazy easy to install this stuff. And it's all free. Like, why wouldn't you? And... Oh, you need to grill and microwave. Okay, well, let's do some waffles. And it's just so much good stuff. Like, I know there are people that like to play vanilla, and I have a version of The Sims 4 where I do play vanilla. Or, well, vanilla light. But honestly, like, people online sometimes say, like, why would you do that? And stuff like that. The base game is just is enough. Or even, like, if you have all the DLC, like, it's enough. But it's the same reason you would buy a new pack. It's because you want more. Like... Why, if it's there, why wouldn't you want it, you know? Like, obviously there are some mods that really go in deep and hard. Like, for example, I had to cut ties with the Deep Indigo mods because I felt like they would more likely break my game or my saves, and so I had to just cut ties because that was just too ingrained and, I don't know, too involved and too taxing. But there are some mods that give a lot of gameplay, like a lot of reward for little, and they take a little away, right? Like, the game's not that much slower because of them, or there's not much danger of breaking a save. I mean, there's always theoretically a danger, but they're less heavy. And so, yeah. And, oh, yeah, you love CC shopping. Oh, my God, right? Excuse my French. And it's really loud for me. I hope these storms stop soon. But what was I saying? Yeah, like, furniture. Oh, my God. The furniture that's out there. Oh my God, I do feel bad though, because sometimes I just like be downloading and I never use it all, but it's there. Or sometimes I watch other people play and redesign their homes, and I'm like, oh my God, I need that. Like, they have like, I feel like double, triple as much as I have on CC, and I'm always like looking up like the name of the cast piece that they had or the furniture, because I'm like, oh, that looks so nice. I'm like, I actually decided, like, I think I'm gonna bring over all of my build, buy, and cast CC from my main Sims 4 folder to my vanilla light one, because that one actually had no CC, like no furniture and stuff like that. Oh no, did she burn it? Because I don't know, like, I mean, I have like basically more or less all the DLC, and it's plenty, right? But when you could have more. Let's try this. Yeah, jump scare. Totally, Nessie. Yes! Wife, mom's watching Miss Lollipop Sims. And when she's in cast, or when she's like giving a room some decorations or whatever, she has the nicest sets. Like, furniture sets, and she also has really nice hairs and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God. Or when she's just scrolling through and I'm just seeing like dress after dress after dress, I'm like, oh my God, so cute. And but At the same time, it's probably good that I don't have all that because I don't have the PC she has, right? And it would just make my game slower. But I don't know. Nuts. You're not eating that. What's this? Kay has reached his teen years. So she's gonna eat something. And she's gonna go to bed. I think we'll take the opportunity to save again. I don't think much has happened in the meantime, but better safe than sorry. I think I'm gonna have some more to drink as well. So I think while it's saving, instead of staring at this screen, let's go back here and see if it can give us some inspiration. What we're gonna do next. So we've joined the stylist career, and if I'm not mistaken, that should be starting today for her. So after she slept, that'll be what the next day will be all about. Yeah, this messy plot line is not turning out to be what I wanted. I think Justin's down because he's single. What other guys do we know so far? I think everybody else is taken, except for Mark, of course, and Lang. Though there was a vampire that I thought was cute. I think he was single. We might get in with that. I do not know. Wei is also single, and I also thought that could be interesting because they live in the same house, so him and Justin, and they're like besties. And wouldn't it be like also a lot of drama if, you know, these two guys were going after the same girl? I think that could also be interesting. And they're definitely very different, I feel. So what are his traits? He's a neurotic workaholic. Yeah, exactly. He's like CEO, making a lot of money. Or actually, what is his level? Yeah, level 4. But he owns the house actually. Whereas, you know, we have our geek Justin here, who is, yeah, they're a bit like the opposite. So one is, I would say, very much business focused CEO suit, whereas he's like a gamer, a chiller. And yeah, it said somewhere his streamer lifestyle, so he wants to become a streamer actually. So that's definitely like different from the other guy who's like very much clear corporate path. Oh, wife Mom Simmery said, your husband's reminding you have to get ready for your doctor's appointment. You've enjoyed the stream? Oh, I'm glad. I hope you have a good day, and I hope your appointment goes well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you next time. And hi, Mystery. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I don't know. I think I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, which seems to have gone by really fast. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I don't know. Maybe a half hour? I don't know. It might be longer. We'll see. But I can also get you up to speed. But you said you saw my post on the Sims Reddit. Was it the one with like which team you're on? Team Bobby or Justin? Because that's actually what we're trying to figure out today. So for me, it was clear in my mind she's gonna get with both of them, and we're just gonna figure out, like, just, you know, for funsies, who is she gonna end up with? And like in the end, after all the mess. And the problem is, yeah, it's hard, isn't it, Mystery? Like, they both, like, I think the Golden Retriever, I think Justin's super cute and adorable. And the other guy, Bobby, I mean, bad boy. Who doesn't want a bad boy? So I'm glad that she's gonna have fun with both. At least that was what we're thinking. But unfortunately, Bobby's not playing ball. Bobby is happily married to Scout. They were actually hanging out at the dog motel of all places. After this place has been wiped clean of pets, that didn't really make much sense. But they were hanging out there. And at first I thought things were cold between them because they were, oddly enough, sitting in very different rooms opposite of each other. It was weird. But then she came over to him, sat on the bench, and they cuddled. Zoey was already on her way because I told her, hey, your guy is over here. Let's go to the hotel, and so you can have a little chat. And so she came and arrived, and he was still like cuddling with his wife, and she's like, you know, it's fine. I just won't flirt yet in front of her, but let's have a chat. And so they started talking, and he was fine until she started flirting with him, which of course she didn't start that until Scout was in the other room. So Scout had like left the conversation and was like in the hotel while Zoey and Bobby were outside in the rain chatting on the porch of the hotel. And he just was not having it with the flirting. And let's see actually what their relationship status is right now. Oh, I'm clicking. Yeah, okay, so it's positive. That's good. It's better than Justin, because she's having a hard time chatting Justin up, who she met up at the library. But Bobby was just not having it. And she even dared him to kiss a sim, which was one of the funny interactions. So I felt like maybe through that avenue, I could have him like kiss anyone. Perhaps Scout sees it, and that puts like a wedge between them two and makes it easier then for Zoey to slip in, right? No, he was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I was like, okay, great. So it's going to be very hard with him. But I kind of like the idea of opposites in this love triangle. Like, you have this mushy marshmallow Justin, this geeky nerdy guy, and you have this bad boy military background. He's a spy. He probably has guns and stuff like that. He's like dangerous, maybe. Where was also thinking, like, because people had some ideas on Reddit. I don't know which post you saw on which of the 4 subreddits. I think it was a Sims 3 subreddit. People had ideas, and they were really good. Like, let me bring it up, actually. I took notes, because I was like, I don't want to forget this. It went in all sorts of directions. Let's see. Yes, mushy marshmallow Nessie. That's how I see Justin, though he might prove us wrong. I mean, who knows? Typically, you would think bad boy is bad boy, marshmallow is marshmallow, but he might end up being like, might be something spicy involved. But so here are what some people had said. So Balancing Never Reads It said, basically, he was talking about how the husbands that cheat, you know, it's not only messy, but they might actually be violent if they want to, you know, keep their spouses from finding things out. And then I thought, you know what if Bobby, his bad side actually becomes lethal almost for Zoey? Like, he becomes actually a legit danger for her. And then our golden retriever Justin comes to the rescue. Or maybe that golden retriever meets a bad demise because Bobby's like not having it. It, like, reminded me of that movie Fear, where the super obsessed boyfriend actually unalived a friend of the girl he was dating because he was so jealous and just wanted nobody to be in the way. And he actually almost killed her dad as well. Crazy, but fun. And then somebody else said, what if she friend zones the needy guy, goes for the bad boy, and then gets heartbroken by the bad boy, you know, gets burned, and then realizes the nerd was one she needed, which I think would be fun. I think that's just super cute. This whole, like, you know, this regret and all that stuff, and then just, you know, realizing in the end, you know, who was really right for you. Or Cookies also suggested something similar, like have her go for Bobby first, have him cheat, and then, you know, reconnect with Justin. And I'm all here for the mess, so I was thinking something like that, or potentially that both are actually bad news, like Bobby for reasons already kind of like that we see with him, because, you know, wears sunglasses all the time and stuff like that, just seems like a red flag. And then Justin maybe is a misogynist. He's like a bit of a loser, and so at first he's nice, but then she realizes that maybe she's not feeling it for whatever reason, and he can't accept it. And so maybe something like that. I don't know yet, but so far, I mean, we've only had one interaction with Justin that was at the library, and he seemed nice enough. Where it actually seemed nice enough. He wanted to move in, or he wanted her to move in with her. Literally, they just now met. I had no interactions except for like nice introduction, and he already suggested that she moves in, which makes no sense. She lives alone in this little cottage. It would have made more sense the other way around, but no, he lives in a house with 2 other guys. Why would she want that situation for herself? So actually, he seems very keen and very quick, which could be toxic as well. So we'll have to see. And so, Mystery, you wrote, do you have story progression on right now? Yes, I do. I have, so I have the NROS one and the normal game one. So there's definitely stuff happening, but I think I still have to, I think, that the Sims can't autonomously form romantic relationships because they didn't want all of the single Sims that Nessie left in the game to be all coupled up before Miss Thang here can get in there. Though so far we're only interested in Justin, but maybe Wei as well. We'll have to see. And Mr. says, "What if they find somebody else before us?" Yes, exactly. And Nessie, you're saying he was so into Zoey. Exactly. And then all of a sudden, oh no, yeah, Justin was, yeah. I mean, theoretically, Bobby was too. Like when they first met at the pool, he had hearts on his head. He was like, "I'm so into you, like you're so hot." And then, like, but unfortunately, he's loyal to his wife. Nessie, you're saying, "I got to go, but catch you soon." Yeah. And thanks for the awesome stream. Well, thank you for being here. And for the craftsman style keyword that I was so desperate to remember. So thanks for being here. It was really fun to chat, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I hope that cools down. I hope it cools down. I hope you enjoy another ice lolly. So see you next time. Yeah, so a lot of drama planned and plotted, but execution is proving difficult, Mystery. It is proving, well, there's a way. Oh, look at that. That looks yummy. You know what would be fun? Like, obviously I have like my storylines, and I haven't actually been fulfilling any of them. So earning simoleon style in Sims is something she can definitely work on the next day, which should be her work day. Join a photographer career. We want to be in the stylist career first a little bit, where she gains confidence. Oh my gosh, she has to clean this. Where she can gain some confidence first. And then we can have her join that. But going to have her fortune told and travel abroad. So have her sleep here. Does she have to work at a specific hour at 9? So I think she could afford to sleep until fully rested. Yeah. But let's see if we have one of these things in the world. I know, how do you say this, fair lot that has this Ferris wheel, and I think that included as well the fortune teller thing. So I gave, if I don't find one right off the bat, but maybe there's one of those things here somewhere that you can visit. Let's see. Neighborhoods. So this is Twinbrook, which was renovated to be Cozy Brook, and names for the different neighborhoods, like the different districts, so to say. And so far, but where she lives in this neighborhood, it's called Sterling Heights, right here. And then this here is downtown, like this hills right here, basically just the graveyard and everything else I forgot. I think Hollylog Junction is over here in the back. It's something Isles, because it's this. And I think this here, I called it, where is it? Called that Petalwick Peninsula, because a lot of the roads are actually called Petalwick something. So I decided that makes sense. This just made me realize that, like, I don't think the stove ever gets dirty in The Sims 4. I don't recall my Sims ever needing to clean that. And I have one household where the guy cooks all the time. So that would have to actually have been the case at some point. I played with her actually originally years ago in another save file, and when I ported her into this one, I guess these broke somehow, so they're empty. I don't remember what was in them. But luckily, let me turn the lights on actually in this room. Let's do that. Turn on this room. So Mystery said, is this the fixed world? I mean, is it on, so I don't know if Nessie explicitly fixed routing issues. I mean, this world does seem to have a bunch of them, but I don't know if that was always a Twinbrook thing. But she actually renovated a lot of the homes. She renovated the Sims, like gave them new looks. She added new locks and stuff like that, and also renovated some. So she basically example she made, and it's pretty cute. Yeah. But look here. So this is actually from the save file, but she made this photo when she was at the summer festival in one of the booths. I just think it's so cute. And then we have this here. But then what else did I want to show you? Oh man, I'm having a brain fart. Gee, no, this is a photo. This is a photo she took. And this is a photo she took in the green card booth. So this was from this save. But where else? Somewhere else. Or no, I think, no, that's in her inventory still. Let me see if I can show you. So let's see. Can we see this? Oh yeah, if I hover over. So that was actually taken here. It's also taken here. This, what is this? When I hover, that was taken in another place. This was taken in this town. This is also taken in this town. This was taken here. That reminds me, I want to create like a space where she can collect all her photography and have like a studio. You're too lazy. I already forgot what I was talking about. What are you too lazy about? And yes, this is very. Look at this place. It's so good. Like, it's so pretty. It's so well done. Like, I feel like obviously it's gorgeous because it's all autumn, but the view of the city doesn't actually do her work justice, because I think where this world really shines is how much personality she put into the actual individual homes, and I just love the warmth of them all and everything, like woods and stuff. A lot of just like, because I can't help myself, played around with patterns and changed a bit of the wallpaper and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you're too lazy to renovate buildings or Sims. Yeah, I can relate. Like, the most I'll do is like maybe add some furniture and some wallpaper, like anything involved with patterns. But apart from that, I'm like, because honestly, I feel like it's easier in The Sims 4 than in The Sims 3. And like when you've experienced the easier route, it makes the old way feel that much harder, because you kind of like if you're used to the old way and that's all you know, then it's less painful, I guess, than if you had experienced it differently. Her photography skill is actually level 10, yeah. And I don't honestly know if she legitimately earned that. The last time I played with her, like in her old save file, or if I cheated that up, but she's keeping it. And so she's definitely a photographer at heart, but I like to think that she's very shy about it. She's not yet confident in her skill, even though obviously she's very talented. And so she has imposter syndrome. And so to ease her into feeling more comfortable taking photos, especially because I think she's really curious to get into portrait photography, but she would really have to jump over her shadow to do that. So by joining the stylist career, it'll be a more organic thing to say, hey, can I take your photo? Because obviously after styling someone, they might want a before-after photo, or obviously a photo in their, new digs and stuff. And so it's something she can offer with her service, and at the same time, like, get to do what she really wants to do. And so I think eventually she will join the photographer career, and I definitely want her to open up her own studio. And I have to figure out if it's a mod or something, or like, I would really love to have some sort of like studio where she can sell her paintings or something. I don't know. I love like when my Sims can be entrepreneurs in some way. Oh, no worries, mystery about English not being your first language. Really, no problem at all. Like, I only asked about the too lazy because I literally am forgetful about what I myself say. And, like, your English has been fine. And if I don't understand anything, I'll just ask again. It's fine. It really is. Yeah. What's that unfulfilled something error? Oh, probably here, you mean, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have NRAWs installed, okay? So NRAWs, Overwatch, NRAWs, Error Trap, and stuff. So these are things that tell me if something's going wrong in the save file. And I've been... so you mentioned beforehand you're too lazy. Well, I am too lazy to also forgetful, but to figure out why it keeps telling me these things. Like, for the longest, it also kept telling me that there were unfulfilled paparazzi rules. So that's just NRAWs telling me that something's funky. And I guess, or I don't know if it's actually something I should take action on or not. It's literally probably just a Google away, and then I could figure that out. But, I mean, it is actually quite annoying that it keeps coming up, so I might actually have just a quick Google. Let's see if I can do this. Open a new window. Let's see. Because now I'm curious too. Unfulfilled roles and Raws. Let's see if I can find something. What does this notification mean? First question from a forum. It sounds like, oh, it's from the register. So there's also a mod called NRAW's Register, and it says it could be trying to fill those specific roles in the town. There's an FAQ on how to stop the notices. However, it means that the roles will not be filled. So I could, so it has to do with the register settings, because I think that register controls who gets which roles. Like if you can fill them with people that live in the town already, or you can fill them with and that's probably what the issue is, because I turned immigration off for this world, which means that people can't move into the world who would potentially be able to fill these roles, and so they just remain empty, because I think a lot of the people in this world already have some form of employment, so they're not oh geez, the work, and so I think that's why those roles are being unfulfilled. And so I might just leave this here because it'll remind me, and then those roles, because I turned immigration off because there are already a bunch of Sims living in this world, and I think, yeah, for now I don't want any new people moving in, though it would be interesting because just the other day I installed new default face presets and a bunch of other little things that would fix potato face. Like, I've already got a lot going on in my game that will fix with that, but like really nice presets that I think would create even more unique looking Sims. And so if new Sims came into the world, they would be impacted by those changes, and so I would see Sims with potentially better faces, so to say. Yeah. Yes, exactly, mystery. You solved the mystery before I even Googled it. You wonder if the game can't find or generate new role Sims. Yeah, exactly. I think that was the issue. And so I'll have to like either assign a role to somebody who already lives here, or bite the bullet and just let it be like, let some new Sims move in. And you also have a lot of presets, like face presets, or which presets do you like to use? I don't know if the Sims 3 has body presets. I have a couple of those in the Sims 4. But I also have like some default I need to get some more water to drink in a second, but I have like replacements for, what do you call it, for hair colors, for eye colors, like different presets. Yeah, oh, you can never have enough of those. I think I'm gonna do something really risque. I think I'm gonna up a new glass of water, and I'm gonna let the game play while I'm gone. So watch my Sim and make sure she doesn't do anything crazy. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I did not return to a house in flames. Very good. Oh, you think she's pretty? Looks actually quite different from what she looked like originally. Because when did I play with her? Like 2016 or something like that. And I had, of course, different skins, different makeup and everything, and she actually looked quite different. And so when I started playing with her this year, I was curious how I was gonna make her look good again, like which default skin I would go to and everything. And I think she turned out still to be quite pretty, actually almost maybe prettier than she was before. And I didn't change anything about her face or anything like that, so I'm really happy how she turned out. What is this? Practice sketching. Okay. Whoa. We've been on the clock for a few hours. What should I do? Take on styling jobs? Earn money. Oh, you know what? We should probably go to the styling place. That's probably what we should be doing. Still over there. Not her sleeping, like, sleeping that she has to go there on the first day of work. Oh my gosh. It's just, it's so nice because it, like, it's the best of both worlds. You have an excuse to be in CAS. And I just love when you get to be a bit more hands-on and active. Oh. Age up. And isn't it fun as well, like how, I feel like, I mean, it's been a while since I played this career, but I'm pretty sure they give you a bit of a scenario, like why somebody needs a new outfit, like because they're going on a date or something. And I don't know, isn't that fun to like, I love that. Like for storytelling and everything. Hopefully we can delete all this. Is she here now? No, she's on her way still. But I have her have the preference to always bike everywhere because first of all, I think that's just something that she would like to do. It saves money because I installed a mod where taxis and stuff cost money. But she could theoretically get a car, but that also costs money. And I feel like she would be very eco-friendly, so she wouldn't want to do that. And look, Julia Knack. This is so interesting because I was playing in St. Clair ages ago, like really 2016 was that year when I was playing a lot of The Sims 3, and I'm pretty sure there's a sim called Julian Knack in that world. And I'm so confused because she looks a lot like her. But this is Twinbrook. It's literally the same Julian. Or something like that, so that she can be in different worlds like this. That's so interesting. I always thought she was gorgeous. So we're happy to get her some new shoes. So my favorite article of clothing is a great pair of shoes. That is why I'm going out of my way to pay you to style my feet. Well, Julian, we will do our very best. So do we just go to her and say yes? I suppose. So let's just do a friendly introduction first, or does she automatically do? We'll see how it works. So Mr. You asked if I made her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made Zoey. Like, granted, it's been years, so I don't remember the actual like making of her. But I think I made her. Like, I wouldn't put my hand in the fire to like because I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure because I created a whole Let's Play around her, and I don't think I would do that with a sim that, I mean, no problem with playing with sims that you didn't make and stuff. I'm pretty sure I created her myself. Is she gonna, how do we initiate? Oh, fashion? Compliment fashion. I'm thinking maybe we have to like go to the fashion things here and maybe initiate the actual offer makeover. So I'm just gonna try again to click on her, and otherwise I'm gonna offer the makeover and just give her some new shoes. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. Oh yeah, offer makeover. You say it as well, Mystery. Yeah, it's been a while. Or are you not, which sim games do you play, actually? And have you played Paralyzed and Inzoy? Like, what's... I have my favorites, of course. And I like to try them all out, but, like, excuse me. But how do you feel? You know, honestly, she has really good style. I almost don't want to change her shoes. Looks really good, Julian. Oh yeah, so you have Paralyzed, but your laptop can't handle Inzoy, but you really want to play it. Yeah, we're in the same sad boat. I used the Can You Run It site to see if my laptop could handle it. So I actually haven't like tried it yet, apart from the demo, though the demo was also struggling already. And unfortunately, officially, like according to the specs, my laptop just wouldn't be able to deal. And you say Paralyzed needs a lot of TLC, but you can wait. Yeah, same. Like, I haven't lost hope on it. Like, at this moment in time, like, to be honest, like, I'm a little bit disappointed because I feel like, considering that gameplay is the core promise of this game, like, I don't know, I just find it strange how my Sims or my Paras, like, stand around. Though, again, it could be a bug with my game. Like, this game advertised that it could be buggy, and I have autonomy turned on, but maybe autonomy is just, like, really buggy right now. Because my Para is just, like, it doesn't seem right, but, it's literally infant days, so where the game could be 2, 3, 4 years from now. And the thing is, like, I know a lot of people are like so desperate for something to replace The Sims, and so they're kind of like stranded with nothing. But I personally love all of the games, and so I'm perfectly fine just playing these games until Paralyzed is up to spec, and I will also not stop playing these games once Paralyzed has reached that point, because it'll just be one more game that I like to play. And I mean, I feel bad for the people that don't find enjoyment in The Sims 3 because they basically have nothing else to tide it over with. I mean, I'm hoping people give Sims 3 a chance and see, like, she's that girl, you know? Because I think a lot of what people are frustrated with The Sims 4, and granted, The Sims 3 is not perfect either, but I feel like a lot of what people are missing in The Sims 4, The Sims 3 has. Mystery said there won't be any DLC. Updates will be free. They keep their, and yeah, you hope, of course, that they keep their promise. But I mean, I have a good feeling. I think they will. Obviously, the future. I think these go well. These shoes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm really curious actually how they will be doing DLC. I mean, it seems there are already a couple of Easter eggs in the game. It looks like maybe farming content of some sort. Like barnyard animals and stuff might be one of the, like, earlier DLC after they, like, you know, get the game its solid foundation. So that'll be really cool, of course. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's amazing that it'll be free. I love that. Clicking on these, but are they going to apply? I feel like these are a little bit similar to what she had before. I think she had some boots on. These are some Sims 4 to Sims 3 conversions. It's taking its sweet time though when I try to click on something. It might be because things are still loading. Is this a randomly generated outfit? No, I think this, so Nessie Penguin, she's a YouTuber, she, and Sims 3 player, and she actually renovated all of Twinbrook, and with that, I'm pretty sure she renovated, like, made over the Sims, and so I think, I mean, I don't know what Julian looked like beforehand. Maybe she didn't have to touch Julian because Julian was already, like, dressed like this, but otherwise, I think, Nessie probably gave Julian this outfit. So, and I think I think Julian also only wants me to change the shoes. If that would work, I think I'll just click on these and call it a day because the other ones aren't working when I click them. But I also think these are cute, so let's see if she's happy with these shoes. Oh, she is.
Swula.
Swula. Swula. Oh. He doesn't seem very happy. I'm gonna take a photo. Her first makeover and the woman's just crying her eyes out. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry that you weren't happy with my services, but may I take a photo for my photography portfolio? Emma. That's the name of her sister. I keep wanting to call her Emma, but Zoey's like, woman, I just not picked you out the most fire shoes, and you are so unappreciative. This cannot be real. So we're gonna take a photo. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. This is crazy. Ungrateful. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, look at her face. Oh no, this didn't go well at all. Right? How dare she, Mystery? Ugh. Like, do you know how long we were in cast? We really tried to help you, woman. I'm sorry, I really love to take photos. And I realized I think her eyes are a bit too yellowy, so I might change that. Not right now, but I think it was too excited when I was changing her eye color. Brown, which I actually almost prefer, so I'm fine with that. Ungrateful. You look so cute now, Julian. But let's see if we can take a photo of her. Let's see. Let's apologize. We're not apologizing for that fire makeover. Fashion. Maybe compliment her fashion sense. Asked to pose. I think that's something we can do.
Oh!
Is somebody fighting in the background? Oh, yeah. Sounds like these two are slapping each other.
It's enough.
Julian thinks Zoe is being impolite. Girl, you are rude. And did you notice she only gave us $1, 1 simoleon for that hard work? Girl.
Look.
Let's get some photos of this disgruntled client. Unbelievable. It's always like, woman. I can't believe she only paid her. Oh. She's so pretty though. And we were literally complimenting her style and she thought we were still being rude. I wonder if Zoe's just gonna pull out her camera and take a photo anyways. Ha! Let's see. Filter, and then with eye we can choose the size. We can zoom in and out, but that's about it. Okay. Ha! Took a photo of you anyways, Julian.
Toggle chore.
Oh, worth 230. Okay, but we need a new job. We need a new gig because Julian wasn't it. So I think maybe we have to wait for clients or something like that. Like in this game, granted, a lot of visual fixes. I'm sorry, I just have to take a picture. On the brick and yeah, but what really makes this look so nice, and they're dynamic in a way as well, so oh, where are we? If it'll show me another job. No. Earn money, take on styling jobs, research style on the drafting table, and build your portfolio by photographing, by taking photos of them afterwards. So that's actually part of the job, because that was just something I thought of for her as a photographer to, you know, hone her portrait skills, but it's actually officially a part of the job. But it says here, the business office is hosting an event for local artists to display their work, primarily for the purposes of a tax write-off. You should attend the gallery to check out some of the local work, but hurry before tax season ends. You'll improve your painting skill and perhaps improve the quality of your next painting. So the objective is to view gallery at the business office before time runs out to improve your painting skill. Okay, let's see, where are we? Where does it happen? Okay, over here? Sure, we'll take on that opportunity. Actually, how much time do we have left on the clock? Just 1 hour. That could be fine. I can't stand her another time. Is there a drafting table actually that she can do that research on? Let's see. Otherwise, you can get. That's another thing I love about The Sims 4, how seamless everything was. Like, I don't think I can actually go into build by mode for this lot. I have to do it, like, I'd have to go into edit world mode and stuff. But in The Sims 4, you can do that, like, immediately. Even, like, if you're currently still using the lot. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope it's not too hot where you are. Just browsing the web, okay. What else can we do with this laptop? We can do quite a lot, actually. Let's chat with Cherish, maybe? Oh. Froze up, but we're past, so it's after 7. So that means we can also go to that place where we have that opportunity. That was here. View gallery. Come back between 12 and 5. Okay. Well, that's fine. How is she doing? Okay, so social's going up because she's chatting with Cherish. It's relatively late. But I'd like to have some fun. What's this place? The factory. F it. Let's go have some fun. Yeah, I have a little bit of energy still. Let's already go over here. It's a work day, but oh well. She's still young. What does this say? Style 5 Sims. This gives her 500 and this gives her 500. Yeah, I'll just... I feel like she'll probably style 5 Sims quicker than she makes 100 simoleons, maybe. So we have somebody who aged up. More people that aged up. Time goes by quick. And I feel like I edited the way time goes by, and I think it's actually slowed down, so it's crazy to think that the game would go even faster without the changes I made. What is this actually? It's in downtown, okay. This is the first time that she's going out, and she's been in this world for about a week now, I think. Let me see. Yeah, what day is it right now? It's Tuesday. So yeah, she's been almost 1.5 weeks she's been in this world. Oh, this place looks cool. Party outfit. It's a shame. Like, I don't know if I'm not understanding something correctly, but I think... Or no, you can have multiple everyday outfits. I thought you could only have one. Let's do formal wear. Because I couldn't figure out how to... Or is it from the dresser that you can make a sim have multiple outfits? I'm not sure. This is not the outfit. Oh, you know what? As I said, I had store content and then I removed it. Maybe that was actually store content. That would explain why she had some busted shoes in her sportswear outfit. This place looks really cool. And there's a lot to do as well. I think we'll have her right on this bull thingy. Crazy cow whirl. Oh, he wants me to save. Let's do that. Oh no. It always freezes just for a second when I want to say something. I'm just gonna have a drink of water real quick while it's doing that. Okay. So let's pause and save. One. While it's doing that, let's see, is there anything I want to remind myself of? Wait, I can go to the session log and just make some quick notes about what's happened so far. So, Bobby, let's see. Bobby is very happy with Scout, and unfortunately seems to be very loyal. He wasn't happy when Zoey started to flirt with him, and then Zoey ran into Justin at the local library for the first time, and they hit it off. Hearts were in the air. Justin was so enamored that he immediately invited Zoey to move in with him and his 2 other roommates. Zoey kindly declined, and I wondered if Justin was being a bit too keen. He's not a lesbian. So what's his excuse? Like, why is he excused to U-Haul so early? Weirdo. Because that's just something lesbians do. It's very normal. I mean, it's fine. But I speak from experience. But it's not normal for a hetero guy. It's giving desperate. It's giving unhealthy. It's giving toxic. Which we like in this house because we like drama and messiness, and if he's a weirdo, then that's perfect for the storyline. But yeah, it just makes you question, you know? But I think that's definitely something we want to explore more. And I want to see if we can figure out the Bobby situation as well. Like, it almost makes me feel like, what a love story though, you know, because Zoey's hot. And to like say no to Zoey, like, wow, you must really love Scout. Or yeah, Scout's her name. So we might just let him be. Or, okay, let's keep our minds open, stay open-minded. We could play Bobby's household, okay? That was a plan I was having anyways, because I think it could be interesting to switch things up to play in different households. But I can play in Bobby's household, and then being in control of Bobby, I could, you know, make him flirt, and, you know, he wouldn't be able to stop me. So we'll see. But the game is back. So I think that's actually what I'll do. Or actually, no, we're at the disco place. So let's... This place isn't really bopping, is it? It's really only her. What is she getting? A regular drink. Okay, cool. Is anybody heading over here? It'd be, you know, the time to go clubbing. But look, we have some stuff up here as well. Really cool. And I think once we go home, I think we need to get one of those drafting tables, because she needs that for her job. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have her go home. That's crazy. There's nothing going on here. It's dead. It's not worth losing sleep over, you know what I mean? Because tomorrow is a work day. So I think she should just instead... Already so late, it's crazy. So let's get a quick meal. Let's get maybe some ice cream. You want to go to the loo. We're going to take a, well, we can clean, then take a shower, and then she can go to bed. And while I'm here, before I forget, I'm going to get that drafting table so that she can do her work. Where would I find that? Maybe in entertainment? Perhaps. Let's see. Hobbies and skills. Yeah, there we go. I think... yeah, this is it. Huh. Not a lot of space. But you know what? I can move... this was in her inventory anyways the whole time. And this I didn't even want. I accidentally bought that the last time I played. But I think this could go here. She needs a chair to go with that. That really takes up a lot of space. So let's get a chair. Let's see. This looks cool. This one also looks cool. Oh, it looks a bit too fancy for her. Let's see. Maybe this one. Oh, see. Wasn't it Lazy Gamer Reviews that like joked about having too many chairs in this game? Though granted, a lot of this is CC, so it's my own doing. I think... yeah, but we have that chair already. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's cute how the pencils are there. She's taking her time. It might like mess up my queue. But it's not like it matters. Does it? I mean, there wouldn't be much to see in the household. Oh, but I think I might do that. I think I might change households already. Because at least, like, they'll be sleeping, but at least while they're sleeping, I could, like, look at their stuff and see what they're all about. And who they know and everything. So if I just go here, it swaps the households. Easy peasy. So this is the happy couple. But are they really happy behind closed doors? Or is it a facade? Looks like they're both going to bed. So he has a profession as well, so manual. But it doesn't say, he doesn't have work hours, so that's chill. And she has work hours, but she is free tomorrow. What are their relationships like? So they love each other. Everything's fine. And she's friends with this werewolf. Apart from that, she doesn't really know many people. And he knows Zoey, of course. And these other ladies. And Mark. That's interesting. Did she also know Mark? Oh, yeah. So that's interesting. So Mark knows these two as well as Zoey. So I guess if there's any drama, he'll be maybe in the middle of it a little bit. But they have a nice house. Let's just check this out. Okay, this corner is very nice. Very nice. And loving the textures in this. And then we have the dining room with the little chipmunk. One square. One or the other. And then we have the kitchen. which also looks quite nice. Oh, some Enros cleanup going on there. A huge bathroom downstairs. And then upstairs. Lovely. Oh, interesting. They sleep in different beds. But granted, it's, you know, supposedly, I think there are studies that you sleep actually better if you're alone in the bed. But I think that can be solved with just 2 separate mattresses. You can get like 2 slim mattresses, put them next to each other, and have like a divider in between. And then you don't feel like the rustling, tussling of your partner. And unfortunately didn't go for that, so I have to just suffer. But I think it's odd that they live in different rooms. And it seems like these are like, not just like different bedrooms, but like, as in their own spaces, because she has like this boudoir or whatever you call these things. And he has this space. Though, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice to have your own space like that, but doesn't necessarily together, so but they don't have one yet. Let's learn a bit more about Scout. What do we know about her? She's a daredevil, perfectionist, perceptive, ambitious, and a computer whiz. Okay. So it sounds like somebody Zoey wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Is daredevil? She might beat her butt. She finds out that she's trying to steal her man. What are her skills? So athletic, logic, and social networking. And Bobby, he is pretty handy. Okay. It's a bit similar to his wife. Do they have anything in their inventory? He stole the aqua lounge from the pool the other day. Okay, wow. But he is a kleptomaniac, isn't he? Let me go over here. Yeah, so that explains it. Okay. Oh, she's aging up to an elder in 9 days. And he? In 13, okay. Ooh. Nice underwear. What is he doing? He's cooking. Okay, he has an affection. What are his wishes? Visit a graveyard? What a weird... Why does he want to do that? Huh. Wonder what that has to do with his personality, why he would want to do that. He wants to earn a new title by increasing his jock influences. Become friends with someone. Well, if you want to become friends with someone, Zoey would love to be your friend. So I think that's what we're going to do to fulfill that want. We're going to put this in the fridge. And he's got open working hours. So let's see if we can grab Zoey. If we grab her before 9, we can grab her before her work starts officially. So let's invite her out somewhere because we want to be friends with Zoey. Taking another sip of my water. So I decided that they could go to the pizzeria, for one, because it's in the neighborhood, so it's not far. And second, I don't think I've been there before. And so I think it'd be cool to check that place out. So you're not at work yet, so you should say yes. Oh. I tried calling back in 11 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No. Do you see it? No, you don't see it. The Sims 3 has stopped working. No. I don't want to click close program because I think what you see, you still see the game. So I think that is the game telling me that I should maybe stop. So I'll end the stream here. I mean, it's been over 3 hours, so I guess that's okay. So thank you for everyone that was here live, and thank you if you're watching the replay. I hope you enjoyed yourself. To summarize, the Sims has stopped working. Window's still here. But to summarize, we tried to be messy, but Bobby wasn't having any of it. But no worries. We're gonna have him become friends with Zoey. I have. Literally. I can control him in his own household, and so We can just see if it flourishes once he's better friends with Zoey and has gotten to know her better. We already are on the up with Justin. I mean, granted though, if for some reason, when they actually chat with each other, it's been hard to get the whole relationship bar to go up, but he was extremely excited about her at the beginning because he wanted for them to move in. So it's looking good. And yes, we joined the stylist career, so I can check that off. And we want her to actually hang out with one of the girls, so I'm gonna have to focus on that as well. Maybe we'll see, because I want to play with the guys in the next session, so we'll see how much I get to play from Zoey's perspective, but that's definitely like on the list for her to build friendships with them. And I think it could be interesting for maybe, because Mark seems to be the connection between at least Zoey and Bobby, so maybe Bobby could hang out with Mark and Zoey, and I don't know, we can see if like Mark can play wingman somehow for Zoey. I don't know. Though he probably would also be like, girl, he's married. And she'd be like, yeah, and challenge accepted. So that is what happened today. So next session, we are going to play with Bobby and have him become friends with Zoey. I mean, he himself wants to be friends with someone, so we can do that. We can do that for him. And then we'll see from there. So it's still very exciting. The love triangle is still underway. We just have to like push it a little bit and do some work. So till next time, bye.